I will also spread the word near and far. Going live today. Strong-armed by dear friend of... Friend question mark? Of 12 years, Gryphongod.
Wait, friend? Is that what our relationship has evolved to? Friend question mark.
Maybe not evolve, maybe devolve. Who could say, right? Whomst amongst us could say. There we go. Want to leave wiggle room, right? Come on.
Wiggle room? Like, where do you see this stream going? Like, at the end of this, is it going to be like, oh, and now I announce Grimith and Griffin fight friends, like, or rival foes, nemesis? Like, are you just open just to see where it goes?
Well, maybe after I pull out the rule set from Made RPG, you might you might have a different attitude. That's right, Pan. Just the cleaner. You know, Viscera cleanup detail. That's what I'm doing.
No, I'll be honest with you. Like, if I'm in the executive suite, most likely I'm either passing through on a tour or I'm cleaning it. I don't think I'm meant to be there as an executive.
Apologies for those sound effects, everyone. I was not expecting that to happen. I'm testing out other, like, DOS games to make sure, like, they'll launch, and I forgot that one had sound. And, well, that may have deafened them. They didn't need those ears. Those were crutches.
They're a resource that needs to be spent.
That's right. The only ear that matters is your last one.
I shouldn't have drank there. My throat has been spent.
Is Executive Suite still being updated? Probably not. The game was made 40 years ago. You have never heard of this game. Where did I unearth this thing from? Well, I first showed it off a decade ago. It was like I was broadcasting some other, like, floppy disk games that I had, like, laying around. Like, Sword of the Samurai is another one that came up. Many years back, I thought about doing, like a full, like, locally recorded Sword of the Samurai playthrough, but things happened, and it just never materialized.
I still live. I still live for now.
That's good. for now. Maybe. Dearly departed. He will be missed. What else can I grab here? Yeah. Alright, let's make sure this launches. Was not expecting that to launch into that song, but I suppose that's permissible. Make sure I configure those graphics for the future. Okay, those will be what I set up for now. I think that's enough, dithering about waiting for people to gather. Welcome to Let's Get On with the Live, everyone. I'm Grimith. Somehow. I remain Grimith. Contrary to, what social media would have you believe. Today I'm joined by my dear friend of 12 years, Gryphongod. I have,
Hello.
I have lured him into text-based adventures. I have,
Well, this time you've lured me into many things.
their text-based adventures. Now, I have gamed and roleplayed with Gryphongod off and on over the years. Most recently, we were broadcasting, last seen a few months back, some Total War 3 Kingdoms. He and I have not spoken about that video game since, so it's probably not happening again, but we've never had a conversation one way or the other. I'm typically the one who takes a crowbar to Gryphongod to, like, lure him into video games. That's our relationship as friends?
Also, sometimes you're more along the lines of, hey, we've got a slot in this game, want to come? And I'm like, yeah! I mean, that's how Payday 2 happened.
Payday 2 was 8 years ago, right?
Yeah? Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Recent examples aplenty. So, this is Executive Suite. I showed this off again yesterday. Having tricked my associate, acquaintance, friendly, we're on friendly terms, Inferno Canuck into this social simulation game developed in 1982. Managerial, it's humor-driven. You don't focus on, like, micro choices, it's big stuff. You're managing a career at a single fictional corporation, trying to navigate office politics and shit. Now, Inferno had never played or seen the game before. Gryph, however, has. Done both, as a matter of fact. Whether he's qualified to be the head of Mighty Microcomputer Corporation, I don't know.
Spoilers. I'm not.
Damn. You already gave the game away. Well, Egg, definitively, that stuff started back in 2014. So, you can drink that in. And you think about it, Payday 2 has been around for that long, too. I think the game came out in 2013. This game came out in 1982. Did your Discord screen change?
It did indeed.
Awesome. That works. Gryphongod, welcome to Mighty Microcomputer Corporation.
Huzzah.
As you enter the MMC building, the receptionist, Angie, smiles as if she knows you. She asks if you are new to Mighty Microcomputer Corporation. We are creating a new career. And we do desire an initial interview. Angie happily directs you to the personnel department. There's the manager's door right there, Simon Woodstock. Imagine that.
Ah, hello, Mr. Woodstock.
It's good to see you made it. Try to relax. I'm going to ask you some questions and hopefully provide some answers on how you might fit into MMC. What is your first name?
Gryph.
Gryph. All right. Yeah. Strong name. Grip. Griff. When you backspace, it clears out the entire text field. Gryph. A good name. I like it. Gryph is a good start. What is your surname?
My surname. I mean, I want to say God, but I think that's a bit presumptuous.
Mr. God. Excuse me, that's Madam God.
Deity. There we go. Deity.
Deity. With the last name of Deity, what part of the country are you from?
I think the East.
The East. Very good. MMC does a lot of business in that area. What is your hometown and state?
This is my understanding of America fails me. I wanted to say Boston, but I don't know the state of Boston.
Shambles.
Shambles. Okay.
Yeah, the state of Boston's in shambles. Complete disarray.
I accept that. That seems good to me.
Boston shambles, it is.
Yep. Yep. There we go.
Growing up in the East, where did you go to college? State University, City College, private college, or I never had time?
City College.
What was the name of your school?
Boston Tech.
University of Shambles. What did you study at Boston Tech? Girls, boys, business admin, engineering, liberal arts.
Engineering.
Engineering. How'd you do in your studies?
Is it great score all the time? It's summa cum laude. And now this is where my understanding of English fails me. What does summa cum laude mean?
Bro, that's not English.
Like what?
It's sort of like with the greatest honor. It's used to express like wow, what did a superlative distinction. It's like a Latin phrase. Now, it's not like a Latin phrase, it is a Latin phrase. Like, you fucking kicked ass, you're at the top.
Okay. I see all these options. I say number 1.
Scored all the time, alright. Did you go on to graduate school, or had you had enough education after Boston Tech?
Let's see.
Went on to ranked university, forgot about school and toured Europe, attended a good local school, jumped from school to work to make money.
I think number 1.
I was right, you are studious. What was the name of your graduate school?
Graduate school.
It could be the same.
You know what? Yeah, Boston Tech. I went and done my master's there.
Alright. A technical college, for sure. What did you study at Boston Tech? Undergrad anatomy, law, liberal arts, engineering, business.
You know, you decide to go a total different thing, like, graduate degree. Sorry, degree in engineering, and then just like, you know what? Nope, let's go with what? No, engineering.
Yeah, like, there are, like, it is not uncommon for people to have, like, their bachelor's in one thing, and then, like, their master's in a different thing. With your demanding major, how did you fare? Made a lot of friends, learned a lot, graduated with honors, none of the above.
I think number 3.
Oh. Are you sure? There's no U there in honor.
So I'm leaning back, and it's like, wait a minute. Something suspicious going on here. I think, yeah, let's go with number 2 then.
Learned a lot.
Yep.
Schooling is an important qualification. But so is work experience. How many years of prior work experience do you have, Mr. Deity?
2 years experience.
Saw on the sports page the Giants one. If you are a sports enthusiast, what interests you? Golf, tennis, armchair quarterbacking, sailing, or competitive drinking?
Tennis.
Tennis. How old are you, Mr. Deity?
Let me think. Let's say 24.
6 days of experience. What is your sex? Male, female, non-binary?
Male.
What is your current marital status? Divorced, single, or married?
Single.
After all this talk, I am feeling very comfortable about your application at MC. Just to see if I am on track. How would you describe yourself? Blind ambition? Technician? Party person? Work before pleasure? Or work as a hobby?
Ooh, technician for sure. Love making things. And making things work.
There's no question, Griff. You make an impressive applicant. Let's see what entry-level positions MMC might have available for you. The economy is fair, and we've got 2s and 1s open to you. Sales trainee, draftsman, assembler, accounts payable clerk, maintenance person, general helper, mailroom.
Ooh, okay. I'm torn between draftsman and assembler. Because I'm guessing draftsman's more like a general dog's body for working and repairing things.
Yeah, that would be how I would, like, a maintenance person would be that sort of, like, person who, like, does that. A draftsman would be someone who, like, does, like, planning or, like, designing for, like, machinery or, like, structures.
Oh, definitely draftsman then. Yes. Number 2.
You have the job of draftsman. You're making 18,000 a year. You have your own desk, a medical plan, 1 week vacation. Malcolm Farnsworth pictured MNC keychain. By the by, how much vacation time per year do you get, Griff?
8 weeks.
I just feel like you punched me right there in the solar plexus. Just fucking the air just went.
with the option of getting 10.
So, you feel overworked, but are pressed to finish drawings for redesigned MM2 microcomputer casing. Time management in this busy period is the key to finishing on schedule. You decide to work harder, work longer, or socialize.
Oh gosh, overworked but are pressed to finish drawings and redesigned. I'm gonna say work harder.
Mr. Deity's like, what the fuck do you mean only 1 week vacation? Increased productivity is recognized by Conrad Edison, but Conrad raises concerns for your health. He brings you weekly allotments of milk of magnesia. Your request for Jack Daniels is rejected. Do you know what milk of magnesia is?
Isn't it just it's like a magnesium suspended in water?
Yeah, sure. It's like an antacid that you would like if you had like acid reflux or like an upset stomach. You would consume that.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Or like constipation, like those sorts of things. Like a Pepto-Bismol.
Apparently, our national drink, Iron Brew, tastes like Pepto-Bismol. Apparently.
Have you had your national drink before?
Yes, and I've also had Pepto-Bismol, and I'm really confused as how someone can compare the two.
Maybe that was someone who had a little bit too much of your national drink.
Potentially. I mean, the sugar high would drive you mad.
Oh. While working hard on the casing redesign, you have come to feel isolated from contact with company management. But today, the president, Malcolm Farnsworth III, stops to talk with you on his annual tour. Do you ask how the company is doing, comment on the weather, or invite him to the Thursday night poker game?
Oh. Definitely not 2. Not small talk. 3? You know what? I'm going to say 3. That tempts me. Bring him to the poker night game. The president.
Has Grimith never had Iron Brew? Excuse you. For starters, you need to take the O out of Iron Brew.
Yeah, we don't have that many vowels. That's why we keep saying butter and stuff. We just drop things. Like, our alphabet is very, very short.
Oh, the autocorrection, I get you. I understand. And second, no, I haven't had it. I know that it exists.
Well, what you do is you take some water, throw the water out, and have a cup of sugar. Rub it next to the water, and then throw it in a ton of sugar. And then try to drink the ton of sugar, and that's kind of close to what Iron Brew tastes like.
I like the part where you said rub it next to the water. Just rub the sugar crystals.
That's just to imply it's a fluid. It's not to make it one, just imply that there's some form of water there.
Alright. Let me reselect the game window before doing that. Strong but questionable impression. Malcolm declines with a laugh, claiming golf is his game. You've resolved to play miniature golf once a week for the rest of your life. MMC offers you the opportunity to participate in a computer graphics test. Con Edison has chosen you based on your M&M2 work. You say, yes! No. Request to speak with the Senior VP of Operations.
Dude, I'm not making this choice, but I'm very curious, because number 3 is like, for what reason? Like, why would I request to speak?
What makes you think that anyone would honor that request, draftsman?
Yeah. 1. Yes, I will gladly take part in this test.
We doing a fired counter? I guess you individual can if you want. You do well on the test and are now considered the MMC expert. This allows you to establish new technology niche. You fall behind in normal work and must put in overtime. Or if you prefer, a technology niche. You dare not complain. Overtime is considered a perk at MMC. You've done a good job after 1 year. Remember, for having the discipline to finish work before playing, you worked long, hard hours at an aggressive go-getter approach. Gryph has fallen into the trap? Yeah. The economy is fair. You got 3s open to you, buddy. What would you like? Customer service clerk, engineer and training, skilled assembler, personnel clerk, accounts receivable clerk.
I like the sound of engineering training.
Alright. Applying for a new MMC position is fun, but you never know what you recall from your past. Like positive things. You got the job.
Woohoo!
25, making $23,000 a year. You got your own desk, a 2-week vacation. We're getting there. Medical plan
Wait.
and a keychain.
Hold up, I've lost my photo. Where's my photo of the president gone?
Oh no! You had to give it to the next draftsman that you had to train to take your place. As a new engineer, you are subject to the whims of unorganized project managers. A last-minute assignment conflicts with a special seminar MMC has enrolled you in. Your project manager, Harriet Nance, tells you to handle the situation. Do you delay the work, skip the seminar, or take the work to the seminar?
Oh, gosh, great. Last minute assignment conflicts with special seminar MMC has enrolled me in.
You've been ambushed by that before, like, you need to attend this thing.
Ah.
It's not quite like training, it's like, we need to talk to you about stuff. It'll inform you.
Yeah. I don't like the whole half-half option. That's like, I don't get the work done and I don't learn from the seminar. I was trying to think. So I've been focused and aggressive on work to get it done. I think skip the seminar.
Alright. Harriet is happy, but you missed a good seminar. Cancel hopes of future special opportunities if you can't handle time commitments. Your attempt to record the seminar sounds like a 33 LP played at 78 RPMs. Very few people, 40 years after this game was made, are going to be able to relate to that. Smile in chat if you understood what the hell that was referring to. You have the chance to carpool with 3 top engineers residing in your new neighborhood. Everyone drives 1 week a month. You own a 2-seat English sports car. You may choose to buy a new car, offer to pay for gas, decline carpool, suggest a car convoy.
We're carpooling, but suggest a car convoy. See, because we don't. Let's see. So we're on about 24 grand. We at least have a car. Don't know if we can afford a new one. Definitely don't want to decline. Let's offer to pay for the gas.
These prices? A logical alternative to the expense of buying a new car. You do notice the gas tanks always seem low in the morning. Be sure to carry a number of gasoline credit cards. With time, you have become a valued engineer trainee. You are requested to select an engineering team to work with on the M&M3 project. You select the best engineers, the worst engineers, or to work alone.
Let's go with the best engineers.
He works alone. You learn invaluable secrets about your trade from the engineering elite. You also live with the name Rookie for 2 years and fetch more than your share of donuts. After a year, you did a good job. You'll be remembered for your narrow perspective, your commitment to quality work, your team player instincts, and your aggressive go-getter approach. The economy is expanding, like my waistline. Ooh. We have 4s open to us: salesman, marketing assistant, trainee financial analyst, and senior accounting clerk.
Unfortunately, it looks like the 4s aren't in engineering. And the closest, I guess, would be an assembler.
Yeah, but that would... skilled assembler would be, like, the same job level you're already at.
Yep.
Hey, you know, getting experience in a different field isn't inherently bad.
That's very true. You know what? Let's totally go for something different. Let's go for a marketing assistant.
Okay. You got the job. 30,000 a year, own desk, 2-week vacation, an official MMC jacket, a travel and an entertainment allowance. Sam Danger, the VP of Marketing, asks you to see a client on your vacation to Des Moines to visit your in-laws. Your response: sure, there's nothing to do in Iowa. I'd rather be in shambles. Say yes, but I'd rather be in shambles. Say yes, but don't do it. Cancel vacation. Ask company to subsidize travel costs.
This is impressive. When did I get married? I was single.
It might not be
Oh,
you
right.
being married. It might be like your sister-in-law, or it might be, your brother-in-law, or it
Right,
might
I
be your
follow.
father-in-law, or it could be your son-in-law. I don't know.
Let me think. Definitely, the president. So Sam Danger, vice president of marketing. I think I want to be on his good side. Of my valuable 2 weeks of vacation time. Um, sure. There's nothing to do in Iowa.
Yeah. Yeah, you keep in mind, you might have 2 weeks of vacation time, but you can't take both of the weeks like concurrently. You have to space those out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're displaying the same loyalty to MMC you show to your Iowa in-laws. One will reward you with apple pie, the other with a slice of the pie. You hurry from the
Ooh.
building to your car in order to get a special delivery package to the post office before it closes. In the company parking lot, a well-dressed man asks you to help start his Mercedes. Do you help or decline to help?
Okay. You hurry from the building to car in order to get special delivery before it closes.
So here you are, just like normal run-of-the-mill, like task, like, shit, I gotta like deliver this parcel. Ah, it's the Warhammer figurine. Ah! And then there in the company parking lot, a well-dressed man is like, "Hey, you," and you're like, "Me?" And you point at yourself inquisitively, like, "Yeah, you. Help me start my Mercedes, please."
You know what? I will help.
All right. The gentleman turns out to be Dudley Farnsworth, the leader of a stockholders' revolt against MMC's shakily entrenched board and president. As a way of thanking you and perhaps getting information, Dudley invites you to a party. Accept or decline the invitation.
Oh gosh. Right. Let's accept. I'm intrigued to see where this goes.
At the party, you are bombarded with questions about MMC's management and job offers to work with the adversary group. Do you give information but don't join the adversaries, give information and agree to join the adversaries, or decline information and the invitation?
Oh, you know what? Number 3. This sounds like a route to
Right, I just thought this
disaster.
was a social call, and what had
Yeah.
happened was you are perceived as the enemy and are lucky to get a second drink. The VP of Sales, Red Turner, invites you to spend an afternoon drinking with clients the same day your monthly report is due. You accept the VP of Sales offer, you decline his offer, or try to meet up with him later.
I'm in marketing. Why does the sales guy want the marketing person to go and see clients?
Maybe you've impressed him with your company loyalty. Maybe he sees something in you.
Or maybe he just doesn't care about these clients, so he's sending someone.
Well, he's gonna
The,
be with you too. Like
oh,
he's there with the clients.
oh, okay,
Like he's inviting you. Te invito. You're not paying for a fucking thing, really. Just yeah, come along, we got this.
okay. You know what? Let's accept.
You make good contact with field sources, but lose an afternoon of work and are late with the monthly report. You also develop a taste for Kir Royales and receive an anonymous copy of Real Men Don't Eat Quiche.
Okay.
Do you know what quiche is?
The egg-based tart.
The first time I've heard it. Yeah. That's what it is.
Yes, I know quiche.
I'm just not used to it being described as a tart, but that really is what it is. After 1 year, you did a good job. You had an aggressive go-getter approach, you remained loyal to management, you made friends with senior sales management. That could help you later if you ended up having to branch into sales or wanting to branch into sales.
Okay.
The economy is fair, and we have fives open to us. Assistant product manager, engineer, production foreman, compensation supervisor, and accounting supervisor.
Well, I definitely like the sound of engineer.
Fortunately, you are remembered for a lot of good things. Your narrow perspective comes up, but that's not going to stop you.
Well, hey.
38,000 per year, cubicle, working telephone, and matching furniture. The vacation time is conspicuously absent.
And my jacket. I've lost my jacket.
Conrad Edison assigned you to a prestigious project working on the M&M4 microcomputer design review. Your joy turns to gloom when you find a design flaw in a product component. Now you can disclose the flaw, hide the flaw, or fix the flaw, and not tell anyone.
Is not an option 4? Fix the flaw and brag?
Uh, maybe you do that as part of the disclosure.
I think number 1.
Yeah. It's cheap. I mean, come on. It's like your level, like, oh, hey, I leveled up. Here's my new feat. Cubicle. Controversy rages as half the staff denies there is a flaw. Ultimately, you are vindicated, but the project is bogged down for months. You become addicted to Pepto-Bismol and must eat curried food once a week to balance the effect. Need some acid and need some base in there. Senior management has dragged its heels on salary increases while total MMC profits have skyrocketed. Now, a company-wide movement is fomented by Brighton Star and other engineers to get royalties on inventions. Engineers are saying, we deserve more. You sons of bitches, profits are going up. You join the job action, because you are an engineer. You oppose the job action, or do you tell Brighton you back the job action while telling Con Edison you support management?
Oh, fuck 3. No, you commit to either. You don't be a two-faced prick. Join the job action.
You said you didn't understand office politics. You maintain solidarity with your fellow engineers. You share sidewalk time and your last stick of gum with them as well. Returning to work at the end of the job action, you discover your personal belongings have all been looted except for a tie from your brother-in-law.
The super garish tie.
Yeah, that's right. Politics begin to appear in the engineering department. Top engineers are vying for management positions. You are pressed to become involved. Do you focus on work, avoid the situation and study for an advanced engineering certificate, or get involved in the politics?
You know what? I've done my politics. I already joined the sort of the union type action. Let's go with number 2.
Alright,
Get
yes.
more accreditation.
You add to your personal credentials while maintaining neutrality. Conversations are diverted towards esoteric discussions of technology. On the part of your fellow engineers quickly turns to boredom. Your strategy works.
Hey!
You did an average job after 1 year. You acted in a progressive, decisive manner. You stood up for product quality. This is a thing very much present even today, the United States of America. You acted counter to management's union policy. But you stayed out of office politics. The economy is depressed, and so are we, perhaps, for there are no 6s available to us right now.
But I like the sound of a production foreman.
Alright. You acted counter to management's union policy, but you had team player instincts and you got the job. $39,000 per year, a cubicle, a working telephone, and matching furniture.
It makes me think that I had a telephone, but the wire was cut.
Okay. We did not see this yesterday. You must choose a shop floor management style in your new position as production foreman. You choose tough, theory Z, Japanese management style, firm but fair, or removed, managed by the numbers.
I'm guessing the Japanese management style potentially is the stereotypical one. Like the more senior roles have pretty much hold dominance over the lower ranks.
I couldn't say for sure without like just putting it in a search engine.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would just
I'm
be reading the
there.
internet at you.
I think I'm gonna go with option 3, firm but fair.
Yes.
Be a bit lenient with staff.
Yes. Theory Z is a management approach combining Japanese and American management philosophies and organizational values. It got posited as Japanese competitors started losing ground to American companies in the 70s and 80s. And so fused like American individualist culture with Japanese principles. Alright, firm but fair.
Firm but fair.
You are liked for your consistency, respected for your performance, appreciated for your results, and morale is high. Smooth water makes for the best sailing. That's how I like my
Huzzah!
water, smooth. You get an
Not
employee
rubbed against sugar?
I know, right? You would get an employee grievance from Pamela, an attractive assembler. Well, that's good. Thanks, game, for defining that she's attractive. Who files a sexual harassment complaint. Do you take Pamela out to dinner and discuss the problem? Hold a grievance meeting. Defer to the personnel department.
Number 2. Hold a grievance meeting.
Direct action, straight to the heart of the matter. Pamela is satisfied, the guilty parties are chastised, and you squashed a potential lawsuit. Have a cigar. Yay!
Huzzah!
We prevented a lawsuit! Woo! Well, we solved that sexual harassment claim. Woo! Pamela, a usually reliable employee, is injured while horsing around on the production line. She is due for a promotion this year if she acquires enough duty days. Do you recommend that she not be promoted? Keep the circumstances secret and promote her. Punish the entire shift.
Usually reliable is injured while horsing around on the production line.
Yep.
And wait, it's because she messed up, punish the entire shift?
I mean, apparently they were all playing around, and that's just the time you know. What about the times they were playing around and you didn't know?
Yeah, but I'm trying to be fair. Definitely not 2. So it's either option 1 or 3. I'm gonna say 3. You know, why are you making a mess in the shift? Number 3.
Fucking brings the hammer down. This lowers morale and increases the workers' displeasure with you, but you have virtually eliminated horsing around or fun of any kind.
Oh no.
You did an average job. You supported and had faith in your people. Yeah, Your positive management style, your open manner of addressing problems, your poor interpersonal skills, and your knee-jerk reactions to problems. Got hurt?
Oh, great.
It's time to hold a fucking seminar, everyone. Let's talk about workplace safety. You see that fucking corkboard out front that was counting up the days it's been since we had an accident? That has to be set back to 0 now, okay, everyone?
No. I know it said 1, but now it's to go to 0.
The economy is fair, and we're still here at job level 5.
I am doing a bad job.
No, you're doing an average job.
Average job, that's fair. That is fair. Let's go for an assistant product manager.
Remember, for positive things, when you got this job, you're 29 years old, 40,000 a year, cubicle, management workshop, and personalized stationery. Do you have does your workplace give you personalized stationery, you know? So, like, on behalf of...
Oh, no, I have company stationery, but I don't have anything that says Gryph on it.
Mr. Deity here. At a little-known cafe, you see your counterpart at MMC's main competitor, Behemoth Systems, having lunch with a Nippon Central employee. They leave hurriedly before you can say hello, forgetting a binder which turns out to be Behemoth's marketing plan for the coming year. Do you return the binder, give it to your supervisor, hold it for your own use, or try to sell the information?
Oh, gosh. Not 1, not 4. Do I want this to help me, or do I want to do it? Let's see. I feel like I'm doing a bit bad. Do I want to compromise? No, let's give it to my supervisor.
My word. You hear that, everyone? There's company stooge here, Gryphongod. Alright, give it to your supervisor. This is executive suite. Your effort to maximize company benefit while minimizing your personal opportunities is noted by the Senior VP of Marketing, B.T. Barnum. You gain a reputation as an ace undercover agent, and receive a gift certificate to Burberry's.
Yay, gift certificate!
You discover a salesman is receiving kickbacks from your largest customer, Analog Concerns. The information comes in an anonymous letter. You fail to find the author, but the contents are verified. Do you replace the salesman, ask for a cut, or ignore the situation?
So, just wondering, like, is kickbacks basically bribery? Or are they just getting perks? I mean,
yeah, I mean, you know, like, it's usually illegal.
usually illegal.
Not always. It's but it's also usually kept secret.
But someone's...
But not all. But yes, like, so this salesman, who you have the authority to remove, is getting extra money from your largest customers. So clearly they have some sort of arrangement where the salesman is, like, providing some sort of, benefit or preferential treatment to your largest customer. And your largest customer in return is, or at least their remuneration department somewhere in there, in that customer, is giving your salesman extra money.
Okay, so sitting at the desk, having a look at this, the options are that this letter magically falls in the shredder.
Yes.
It's just like, oh no!
Oops! Well,
sacrifice principles and, multiply the illegality by asking for a cut. Or do the relatively responsible thing, replace the salesman and potentially hurt.
I'm glad you cut
our
out the
biggest
word
customer.
right there and instead replaced relatively responsible.
Let's replace the salesman.
You establish a clear moral tone, which proves very unpopular with the sales department. They're like, fucking, we should be getting, fucking, it's like a commission fee. Come on, man. The tense confrontation, you cite God, America, and the president of the company. President of the company is the winning argument. You were asked by Sigmund, the group product manager, to assemble a marketing technology report you suspect is to be sold to someone else. Do you refuse, comply, offer to take him to a sushi bar, it's kind of like a wink there, like, I know what the hell you're trying to do, or try to go direct, cut out the middleman Sigmund, and sell directly to them?
Asked by Sigmund, the group product manager. Oh gosh, this is like the tough questions. I'm trying to think, do I enjoy sushi?
Do you like sushi? Have you
Oh,
had
man,
sushi before?
I have had sushi before. It's really pleasant.
Well then, I guess.
You know what? let's do the wink wink. Let's go for number 3.
Alright. Pointed, if not subtle, indicator of awareness. Be kind and bring Alka-Seltzer for Sigmund. Griff, you did a good job after 1 year. You had good relations with B.T. Barnum, you had impeccable honesty, resourcefulness, and good judgment. The economy is fair, and you can become now a market research supervisor.
Let's try for it. We'll do
Alright.
a market research.
Narrow perspective, but you have so many other good things going your way, and of course you got this job. $51,000 a year, you're 30. With MMC for 6 years, you have a cubicle, a travel and entertainment allowance, a life insurance policy, a working telephone, and matching furniture. Very good.
It's still in that cubicle.
You note a typographical error in a report that has subsequently led the VP of Marketing, Sam Danger, to issue erroneous predictions. Do you tell Sam what happened? Do you tell his boss, the senior VP of Marketing, what happened? Or you just burn the original report?
Oh, damn it. I guess the shredder's now on fire.
Oops! Fire alarm. Sprinkler system goes off. No, my paperwork! Oh!
Oh, my working phone!
No!
Let's tell Sam what happened.
Your keen observation and early warning creates a correctable situation. You are praised for sharp-eyed work and told that MMC will pay for regular trips to your optometrist, implying, of course, that they were not previously paying for regular trips to the optometrist. Returning from vacation, you discover on your desk the rough draft of a negative memo about the market research manager, Elaine Pierce. Just some sort of fucking, like, fuck Elaine, ... she's dumb, and has cooties. Try to discover the offer, inform Elaine, ignore the memo, sign and circulate the memo. This memo's right. She does have. Elaine does have cooties. And deity. Good. Done.
Number 2, we're gonna just inform, like, Elaine, do you know this thing going around?
You have made a friend of Elaine, but a foe of the anonymous memo writer who could be anyone. You keep your eyes peeled for a suspect, but the culprit never surfaces. You go to the optometrist for help with your eye strain.
At least it's covered by them, though.
That's right. You are chosen for long-term internal development as a manager. The group product manager, Sigmund, recommends you spend a year in a line job. Do you accept? Tell the VP of marketing, claim physical disability, or ask for an extension in your current position.
Long-term internal. I'm trying to think. So a line job, I'm guessing, is a job less than what I'm currently in to get experience for this
Yeah,
internal
like
development.
you'd be out there like on a factory
Oh,
floor.
on the shop floor,
Yeah, on the
right?
shop
Just to
floor.
get okay. Uh,
The
let me think.
optometrist was the memo writer. Son of a bitch, Lethal. Like it's a conspiracy. I like that.
Conspiracies and conspiracies. I
Wheels
think
within wheels, layers within
I
layers.
I will accept this. I can understand the idea.
Doug MacArthur advised you to apply for an operations job. On his advice, you cut the cord of marketing. That doesn't like
Oh,
really like change us moving forward, but it's like you did that. 2 years you worked in this job. The economy is expanding, and we got sevens here. Regional sales manager, marketing product manager, market research manager, production control manager, assistant personnel manager, and assistant to the treasurer.
ooh, quite a variety.
Yeah.
I think option 4, production control manager.
Yes, Gryphongod. He's all about control. Power exchange relationships. Sheep, that's why you never saw him coming. He made sure of it. Damn it. Had a Thomas right. Yeah, your eyesight's great. Perception skills A+, bud. Check that off. Alright, you remember for good things, a little bit of bad. You got the job. 8 years, 32 years old, $69,000 per year. Got a private office, an allowance, life insurance, Chevy company car, access to a wide area telephone service line. That's like a long distance like system, like flat rate. So like charge like a set fee to like call, long
Ah,
distances,
okay.
whether it be like interstate, like between states, or even international.
Neat.
And garage parking. Okay, folks, so real talk. Back in the day, you couldn't just pick up your fucking Android or iPhone or whatever with like your minutes or your phone plan and just wiggle your fingers and place a call to someone living in a separate country. That's not how it worked in the 80s. You must lead OSHA inspectors. OSHA is a
Health
government
and safety
system.
guys.
Yeah, there you go. Like it's beneath the U.S. Department of Labor, which handles health and safety inspections. Plant tour to investigate an unsafe condition charge made by an anonymous caller. Are you Mr. Nice Guy? Do you ask for a court order? Do you give a cryptic tour? Do you try to intimidate them?
I don't think pissing off health and safety guys is a good idea. Let's just be Mr. Nice Guy.
They wonder what you're hiding, but are polite during inspection. Then they come buzzing around the plant like bees to honey for a few weeks. They can discover no problems, and are very disappointed.
Haha.
You must adjust production schedules to allow for the introduction of the M&M4 system. Do you build a new facility? Do you use linear programming for efficiency and timeliness? Do you do it by hand out of consideration for individual workers' needs, or add a third shift for new products?
I really like option 3. You know what? Option 3.
Okay.
It's gonna screw us,
The
but hey.
personal touch leads to a quagmire of conflicting personal interests. You need to maintain productivity and cohesiveness, but it's like running in quicksand.
Ah.
You must make recommendations on the distribution of manufacturing equipment between new and old plants on this project. Do you send new equipment to the home plant? Do you spread the new equipment around? Or you like roll a die or something? Like it just depends on your mood at a given day. Capricious. Like Grimith.
You know what? Sure, let's be like Grimith.
That's not.
No, 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 no. Let's be fair. Be fair.
New equipment is split according to need and responsibility for the greatest productivity. Both plans reach peak efficiency quickly. Your savvy is indicated in your annual bonus. You did an average job after 2 years. You had a positive management style, you had an open manner of addressing problems, you supported and had faith in your people, you had team player instincts, you had a sense of fair play. What probably halted you is choosing to, like, have concerns for individuals. And,
Yeah. Yeah.
have some efficiency dropping. Pick a different 7.
Let's think. I kind of like, for some reason, the assistant to the treasurer.
Alright. You have a narrow perspective, but you have good judgment and impeccable honesty, and we want that with our money. $71,000 a year, private office, travel entertainment allowance, life insurance policy, Chevy company car, personalized stationery, and garage parking.
Ah, the Mr. Deity pencils are back.
Yes. You get an insider trading opportunity when you hear a rumor of a tender offer for MMC stock. Do you buy stock for yourself in a street name, wink? Do you convince your father-in-law to buy the stock, wink with the other eye, or ignore the rumor?
Ignore the rumor. Let's not get
Curiosity
ourselves arrested.
is not always a ticket to disaster, and ignorance is not always bliss, but honesty helps avoid pitfalls. That's not always true. Dear viewers. You have directed MMC heavily into Mexican investments and get caught in currency fluctuations. Big losses are imminent. Your course is try to manage the risk, starting now. Disclose potential losses to senior management. Gamble on future fluctuations to make up the loss. Hold a press conference to blast the Mexicans.
Let's go with option 1. Try to manage the risk, starting no.
Better late than never, but not much. Losses are minimized. The hole in MMC's pocketbook is matched by the hole from your stomach ulcer.
All that Pepto-Bismol had to go somewhere.
Yes. 3 Latin American Confederates are arrested for technology theft. You met last week in Mexico City to advise them about currency exchange. Do you tell Jason Parlay, go on an extended vacation? Stonewall.
I'm guessing Stonewall is don't say a thing. Well, we're being honest and exposed.
Imagine that. Yeah, I would fucking wow. Huh. What would have done? Yeah. God, you meet them? What defined the word meat?
Option 1. Let's tell Jason.
See, when I think the word meat, I mean like something I consume. How do you define meat? Straightforward, but leads to an investigation of your handling of cash transfers. Hope you were straightforward here as well. Thankfully, you had integrity.
Ooh.
You did a good job. You had impeccable honesty and you had an open manner of addressing problems. The economy is depressed. Nevertheless, you could become treasurer.
Treasurer!
Churlish Stonewall, the name of my next character. I like it. You're remembered for good things, and you become treasurer. $83,000 a year, private office, travel entertainment allowance, life insurance policy, Buick company car, and 3-hour lunches. Free. You get several telephone messages on your way to lunch with the executive vice president, Brooks DuPont, who is not a patient man. Do you call your bond trader? Do you call MMC's corporate banker? Do you call both of them? Or do you return neither call? So, one person who called you is your bond trader for your money. Another person who calls you is the corporate banker for your employer.
Hmm.
And you're off to a meeting, a lunch, a 3-hour lunch with the executive vice president.
Oh. Oh gosh. It's 3-hour lunch doesn't include the traveling because the traveling's on work time. So probably like a full day lunch.
What? What kind of reality? This is the man who lives in the reality of having 8 weeks of vacation, or up to 10 potentially, who thinks that the travel time is Buddy, as soon as you clock, I suppose you're a salaried employee, so you don't clock out for lunch.
Oh god. I think it's either going to be option 2 or 4. I think I'm gonna eat the books. The opponent's gonna be unhappy, but I'm gonna manage the money. The option 2.
I mean, it is your job, right?
Yep.
First Nouveau Bank has pulled MMC's credit line because of credit filing irregularities. You must act today to avoid a major snafu. Lunch has
Ooh.
been canceled. I cannot attend. Our credit line's been fucked. And so I gotta go and fuck that now, okay? So, how do we unfuck that? Do we plead with the bank? Hopes the accounts receivable comes in. Go back to your old bankers. Jump out the window. Go to the mob for a loan.
Good God. Uh, let's see.
These are the kind of fun prompts and adventures that Inferno missed out on yesterday. He didn't become the treasure.
Oh my. I just, it's the facts 4. Just jump out the window. It's like, you know what? I'm done. I'm out.
Self-defenestration. I'm gone. Glad I could teach you that word, BT dubs.
Oh god. It's just when you wrote it, I was looking at it going, oh, Grimith he's thrown a dictionary at me again. What does that mean?
Excuse
like,
you,
I read
it's the
it.
lexicon, not a
The
dictionary.
Fine, now another word I need to Google. It's funny because it's like, as I read it, it's like, oh, to be thrown out the window. And as I read that, I looked up at the broken window in my living room. And it's like, huh.
Yes, those kids inverse defenestrated that rock through your window.
Yes. Some kids threw a rock, and 2 rocks actually, and broke one of my windows. Oh, lovely. So,
damn kids, get off my lawn.
time to look through your Rolodex. Oh gosh. Okay, so it's either plead. I'm not gonna hope because I need to take action. So it's either old bankers or plead.
I mean, hoping is an action. Haven't you ever just hoped that things went right instead of doing something about it? I have.
Yeah. Just sitting, crossing your fingers, and praying. Let's. Okay, let's see. So pleading with the bank potentially could get us resulted to pull that. Going back to the old bank. You know what? Plead with the bank. She'll go
Okay.
with option 1.
All right. So let's have a moment where we reflect with whether he really wants to plead with the bank. Let him drink it in. Let him soak it up. Do I want to plead with the bank? Do I not want to plead with the bank? What the hell is Grimith doing? Why is he fucking with me like this? What did I do to deserve this?
Building the suspense.
All right, plead with the bank. No, Grimith.
No.
Don't press the wrong number there. The only thing harder than getting to see a banker is getting to that banker's heart. You even have to pay for your cup of coffee.
Oh dear. That doesn't bode well.
You must review MMC's investment portfolio in view of unstable economic conditions. You meet your financial advisor, Pat Ivers, and decide to sell bonds, buy more bonds, let Pat handle your investment as your financial advisor, or play golf.
Okay, so it's unstable. I think the economic situation was shrinking at the time, but I got lucky enough to get the treasurer. If I sell, probably not get the best price. But buying might put us at risk. Definitely not going to let Pat handle it because that sounds like a really bad idea.
Your
I mean, my
financial
job is to handle.
advisor? I mean, maybe Pat knows what's up, right? After all, Pat's your financial advisor. I couldn't say.
That's true. He is mine. I always have hired him for a reason. I'm gonna say we want to buy bonds because the market's shrinking, so everyone's been selling stuff. So let's buy up the cheap stock and hope.
Shit. Buy up? That's what you're saying, too?
Yep, buy more bonds. Number 2.
Okay. Buying more bonds is like adding Drano to MMC's portfolio. MMC's investment capital now consists of the petty cash fund. Well, you did a poor job after 3 years. You had to discipline to finish work before playing. That was good. But you provided ineffective solutions to problems, and you used poor judgment. And if you would like to know more about lexicon stuff, I'd recommend perhaps watching 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, and perhaps reading the works of Susie Dent. She's an English lexicographer. You know, I'll throw like British shows at you.
Yes, I am familiar with 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown. No, I mean, I've watched regular Countdown and
Yeah.
8 out of Cats Countdown. It's a very different audience.
Yeah, that's I prefer the 10. You know, have good clean humor. Wink. I did note that Sean Locke died earlier this year.
Yes, that was quite bad. I was fell for him.
Economy is now depressed, and well,
oh, we did a bad job.
yeah, poor performance and depressed economy.
Now, assistant to executive VP sounds like a bad idea because we already flummoxed that one up.
No, you
because
didn't
we
flummox
ditched
it.
him.
Like you didn't like ditch him. Like, hey, I can't attend, and he's like, why the fuck can't you? And I said, well, MMC's credit line has gone to hell, and he's like, you should probably fix that. And you're like, yep. So then you went to them.
Yeah, and I did the wrong choice there. Let's go for number 5. We'll go for his assistant.
You used poor judgment, you had a narrow perspective, but you stayed out of office politics, and you were edged out by a better qualified candidate.
Engineering project manager.
You remained loyal to management, you had team player instincts. You remember for your narrow perspective, nevertheless you got this job. A cubicle, travel and entertainment allowance, life insurance policy, matching furniture, and an electric pencil sharpener.
Yay, electric pencil sharpener.
Woo! You must decide on the M4 memory component design approach. Pressure is applied by marketing, sales, and finance with all the obvious intentions. Which approach do you advocate? Go with a workable design, go with an advanced design, form a committee to make the decision.
Oh, fuck, number 3.
Right.
Nothing will get decided.
Form a committee. Alright, everyone, let's talk about, is the air conditioner a necessary part of the M4 memory component? Yes or no?
I don't know, I think we need extra train.
Traded 3-hour lunches for an electric pencil sharpener. Like, you know what? I don't need to eat all that time anyway. I'm trying to cut back, you know?
And it's not even personal stationery, it's just standard stationery.
That's right, his company, like, MMC.
Let's go with a workable design.
Alright. This practical strategy guarantees a return on investment, but does not gather state-of-the-art technology reviews. You note that the M4 is selling out, which is more than most Broadway shows can say.
Woohoo!
Pursuing an idea on your own initiative, you develop a revolutionary memory chip concept. Unfortunately, the senior VP of operations is not interested in revolutions, so your concept is rejected. Do you accept the decision, quit and start your own company with your revolutionary memory chip concept, or do it in secret? Bootleg the project.
Number 1, we'll accept the decision.
You're not happy, but it isn't worth ending your future at MMC. Your initiative is recognized, if not rewarded. You are managing a key M4 project segment. Jenny, one of your younger but critical engineers, is having marital problems. Do you give her time off for personal affairs? Do you give her lots of work, or call and complain to her husband?
A younger but critical engineer, have marital. Ugh. Oh, it's a tough choice. What's my loyalty here? To the worker or to the job? To the job. Number 2. Give her more work so she doesn't think about it.
Now, so that is a valid approach, I'd say. Like, some people do dread in work, but it could result in worse quality from her.
Still gonna stick with 2.
Alright. You fill up Jenny's time adding to the pressure. This proves a mistake as she cracks under the pressure and takes a leave of absence to undergo therapy. You face marital problems for assuming Jenny's workload in addition to your own.
Oh
You're
dear.
like, wait, I'm not even married! Ah! You did an average job after 2 years. You had pragmatic decision-making. You did not stand your ground under pressure. You had poor interpersonal skills, and you failed to support your people. The economy is expanding, and, well, we're looking at these 6s again.
Assistant plant manager.
Okay, you are remembered once upon a time for acting counter to management's union policy. Nevertheless, you do have this job. $64,000 per year. We've lost the electric pencil sharpener.
No! The pencil sharpener.
Doug MacArthur, the senior VP of operations, says the quality control rejection rate is too damn high. He assigns you to correct the problem. What's your response? We must change our standards so that the rejection rate isn't so high. Say, fuck you, Doug. Say, fuck this job. Don't enforce the standards. Or talk to all parties involved. What the hell's going on here?
Okay.
Why?
Control.
You could be like chat and ask questions. Why is this happening?
Let's see. Change the standards. Fight. Definitely not change jobs. Because it's just like, just throw the paper up in the air. I think this is one of the ones that I just have to say number 5. It's like, the fuck, people? What? Like, what is going on? Why is it failing? What's going on?
Yes.
So I'm gonna say 5.
Yes, there is randomization in the economy levels, but as for, like, what the prompts will yield, no. Good move, there's nothing like having the facts before acting. An investigation reveals that pre-assembled parts are causing quality control rejections. You must act to rectify the problem originating at your supplier. So the reason why this is happening is because of stuff you're getting from a supplier. Do you order more parts to compensate? Just volume! Yeah, that'll solve our problem of rejection rate being too high. We just build more parts at a higher... assemble parts ourselves at a higher price in the home plant and shunt out meld design, or pressure meld for improvement. If you do not improve, we will take our business elsewhere. We will build our own parts.
I think number 3, that leaves option 2 is like in the background, so like I think pressuring them first.
A little motivation get the pre-assembled parts up to quota without disrupting your assembly procedures. Threatening to take your business elsewhere should qualify as a little motivation. Disaster strikes while Barney Stone, the plant manager, is on vacation, and you are in charge of the plant. Gale force winds whoosh, knock down a wall sheltering expensive quality control equipment. The wind's blowing so fucking hard, it's beginning to rip the plant apart. Do you evacuate your personnel immediately, try to save the equipment, or call in Red Adair, to whom you have not been introduced yet, but is probably, you know, somewhat important?
I thought he was the sales guy.
How he could... actually, he was introduced to you.
I think he's...
Or he might have been Red Turner, you know, I can't remember.
Oh, Red Turner. It was Red Turner. Evacuate the personnel immediately. Like,
all your personnel make it safely to a shelter, except for one fanatic kite flyer who sees these winds as the opportunity of a lifetime. Thank God it's not a flutter. The surfers would be in the next county by now. Did a good job after 2 years. All those things are good. You did a good job. The economy's expanding. Welcome back to the 7s.
Number 7s. Let's go with number 2, marketing product manager.
It's different than the treasury. Remember, for good things, you got this job, $81,000 per year, 43 years old, been with MNC for 19 years. Got a private office, travel and entertainment allowance, life insurance policy, Chevy company car, and garage parking.
Huzzah.
You are pressed to get the revised M&M 3 project to market. You now need cooperation from all departments. Do you tantalize your co-workers with incentive pay? Are you a good guy, or do you threaten your co-workers?
Hopefully, I want to say hopefully 1 means I actually do reward them.
Yeah, it'd be like, hey, do this and you will receive benefits.
I think number 1, like, look, you know, like...
Not kickbacks, not kickbacks. It's incentive pay. Bonus salary. Bribery is one of the most effective motivators. Your coworkers love their new incentive pay. Productivity improves 40%, but your development costs are getting out of hand. The treasurer can deal with that.
Yeah.
The sales force demonstrates reluctance to push your favorite new product because competitive technology has leapfrogged the advantages it once offered. Kind of like a functional thing instead of an advanced thing. You remember that?
Yeah.
You must either scrap the product, increase sales incentives, calling Calvin Klein to create a designer special. Inferno wanted to do that until I prompted him with, "Do you know who Calvin Klein is, Inferno?" And then he thought about it. It's like, that's the clothes. That clothes aren't gonna help me. Or do you reduce prices dramatically?
So let's see. So competitive product.
Yes. The sales force is like, it's hard to sell this thing because, like, the advantages we used to sell it on, are gone. How do we sell this thing now?
It's definitely not number 2, because I've already crippled the budget by selling it earlier. I think 4 because we've got stock, we need to ship it, so at the very least, sell it. So number 4.
These ET arcade games, Atari games, have to go somewhere. Reductions create bargains for some customers and help move product. You position the M&M 3 as a charity gesture for companies that can't afford the most advanced product. Meanwhile, you are hard-pressed to pay off research and development costs. Will you start a charity drive for MMC?
Hey, at least it was selling it.
The market research manager, Elaine Pierce, files a report which is critical of your execution of the marketing plan. You file a counter-report, confront Elaine, put out a contract on her, try to write out the situation.
Wait, I'm putting out a hit on her? What?
Not a hit. Wait. Hit is a strong word. Strong word. It's contract. Not a hit. Not a hit. Definitely not a hit. Just contract.
I think number 2, confront Elaine. Just talk to her direct. See if we can figure something out.
Confrontation is good for the soul, also the vocal cords. You don't make idle conversation or exchange cake recipes. Eventually, you both conclude that you are evenly matched and would be better off working together.
Yes!
That's right. Just write that damn scathing memo. That's correct. After 2 years, you did an average job. You'll be remembered for extravagant taste when MMC is paying the bill, costly solutions to problems, but an open manner of addressing problems.
It's not a terrible job, but not a great job.
Both are. Subscribing. Where's my notification? Why didn't that play? Grimith goes to bash Streamlabs upside the head. Play that!
Go roast.
Thank you.
Roast their beef. Go roast beefs. Roast their beef.
Appreciate
Nice roast beef.
Yeah. Alright, the economy is depressed.
May I interest you in any of our personal care products?
Sheep providing personal care products. Thank you as well. I appreciate it. We're still left with the 7s. The average performance and depressed economy.
Oh dear. Let's go for the accounting manager since we've handled money. See if we can maybe fix the muddle up we've done.
Yeah. You're remembered for good things and not the things like fucking up with the money. You got the job. $83,000 a year, private office, travel and entertainment allowance, life insurance policy, Chevy company car, electric pencil sharpener, and garage parking for the sharpener. Park your sharpener. You see the opportunity to computerize the accounts receivable department. This will displace 6 workers, but cut processing time in half. What will you do for the workers? Find them other jobs at MMC, give them 2-week severance pay, see ya, give them computer training.
Number 1, give them other jobs elsewhere.
We're not gonna teach you how to use computers! Your staff proves hopeless at line jobs. Eventually they wind up in public relations and demand a greater budget from you.
Oh, god damn it.
Malcolm Farnsworth wants to place his nephew Vincent in an accounting supervisor position. You know a better qualified junior accountant, Bernard, who is being courted by Behemoth Systems, MMC's main competitor. Do you fight for Bernard? Do you recommend a raise for Bernard instead of a promotion? Do you recommend a raise for Vincent instead of a promotion? Or plan to sabotage Vincent, the nephew of the president of MMC?
This is great.
The thing that Gryphongod loves. Oh shit.
More politics. Like we got a great person that'll do the job great, or now we just have someone just nepotism.
Fucking nepotism. Ah.
You know what? Gotta fight for this for the benefit of the company. Number 1.
Not 4, Grimith. 1. Justice has little influence with Malcolm Farnsworth. You lose the battle, but retain Bernard's loyalty. You are asked to decide between two MMC customers, Analog Concerns and Dynamic Industries, vying to introduce the first MAD units. Analog is willing to pay a per-unit surcharge, but you question their financial stability. You recommend Analog. You recommend Dynamic. You recommend both. So if you're asked to decide, and you say, "I don't." My decision is both.
The fact that I'm questioning their financial stability makes me think go with Dynamic.
All right, we're going with Dynamic.
Also, Analog was the people that were trying to do like underhand payments to staff, so questionable money worth. So
unfortunately, Analog, you are remembered for. Going with Dynamic Industries plays it safe, but market integrity and viability are assured. You can go on vacation if you wish.
Woohoo!
You did an average job after 2 years. Good interpersonal skills, support and had faith in your people, strong leadership qualities, and good judgment. The economy is fair. Would you like another 7?
I have a choice, and I'm going to stick with it. Let's go with Market Research Manager.
Remember, for a lot of good things. Good relations with BT Barnum. You remained loyal to management. Had the discipline to finish work before playing. Good judgment. You had a narrow perspective, but that's okay. You can have a narrow perspective and market research. No big deal. Good perks. $85,000 a year. Let's go. Matthew and Little, an outside market research firm, makes a pitch for your research business. This could greatly impact MMC's marketing effort on the M&M4 MAD computer systems. Do you recommend against the deal because that's your fucking position? Do you recommend Matthew and Little? Or do you ask Matthew and Little for a job?
Oh, God. My thinking is I'm going to take number 2 because I'm hoping it will... I'm really hoping. Number 3 is basically shooting myself in the foot. I know that much. Number 2, yeah, I'm going to stick with number 2, recommending them, even if it puts me at jeopardy.
After citing expanded needs and Matthew and Little's reputation, they are hired. This may lead to questions about your role, which you justify as a monitoring agent. Someone has to keep them on their toes.
Ooh.
The executive vice president, Brooks DuPont, demands a premature release of research information on the MM4 project. He wants to create investor interest on Wall Street. Do you comply, say no, or blame Matthew and Little for delays?
I will comply. That actually sounds sensible. But it's going to shoot us in the foot. Points.
Incomplete figures lead to embarrassing situations.
Ah!
Investors abandon the project in droves. Brooks DuPont demands to know how you could let this happen. You claim he wouldn't listen to you. He still won't.
Oh, fuck. God, screw you, Brooks DuPont.
The Wall Street Journal asks for an interview based on your research information. You realize dealing with the press is a double-edged sword. It can cut for you or just cut you. Do you agree? Decline. Refer them to the president. Refer them to the hired Matthew and Little.
Well, here's my thinking. Matthew and Little are the research guys that I've hired, and I'm monitoring them. But then I'd also be citing their information. And I don't think referring to the president's smart because this is my job. So not 3. Oh gosh, you know what? Let's roll the dice. Number 1. Let's agree to this press conference, see if we can fix the damage of the investors.
The interview turns into a third-degree interrogation. They question your sample, your method, and your parentage. You have no alternative but to cancel your subscription on the spot. Don't cancel your subscription out there, viewers. Remain subscribed. The 2 years you did a poor job. You made friends with Matthew and Little, but you antagonized the executive vice president, even though it was his fault. You did not stand your ground under pressure, because you immediately complied instead of holding on. And you had abrasive encounters in the PR field.
So now I know research manager is not for me.
After 2 years, the rest of the 7s are not accessible to you right now.
Well, let's have a look. Finally go for the assistant to the executive vice president.
You mean Brooks DuPont?
Yep, gonna shank him.
Yay, guess what? You got the job. Congratulations. $73,000 per year, cubicle, travel and entertainment allowance, life insurance policy, and unlimited boondoggles. Inferno Canuck did not get unlimited boondoggles. You, my friend, have unlimited boondoggles.
How the hell did I get this job?
You boondoggled it. That's what it was.
Okay. I mean, we know he makes questionable choices. Now we know he makes questionable choices.
The reason why you have access to unlimited boondoggles is because he's gonna have you doing, like, useless work the entire time you're with him.
Yep.
Brooks DuPont asks you to conduct a seminar on how to represent MMC to the news media, because you're so good with the news. This subject deals with human perceptions and communications. You know that the VP of Administration, Joyce Stern, is the best qualified person to handle the project. Do you recommend her? Suggest she co-chair? Ask her for her help? Or suggest that the workshop is a bad idea?
Well, we know for a fact Brooks DuPont doesn't listen, so I'm going to say number 3. Ask for her help.
So you're going to ask her. You directly are going to ask her for help.
Yes.
Okay. Joyce sees little incentive for helping, but does so anyway. Your memo to Brooks DuPont on her contribution does not go unnoticed. Joyce becomes a confirmed fan when you pass along the bottle of Dom Perignon that Brooks gave you to celebrate a successful project.
Yay!
Brooks DuPont has just left for her 35th college reunion dinner. Malcolm Farnsworth III storms down the hall, wanting to talk about a snag in the MAD program. Do you tell the truth? He's left for a reunion dinner. Do you make up an excuse? Do you recommend equipping key executives with beepers? Chat room, do you know what a pager is? I had a pager when I was a resident advisor in college. That way they could page the RA on duty. So I could go tend to miscreants, students, doing unfavorably.
One of my friends still actually uses one.
Huh.
To be fair, they're a doctor.
Yeah.
Which is novel. They stay about 20 miles from the hospital, yet they're still in range to get pages, which is novel.
Okay, yeah, sure, why not?
Friends is fucking weird. They are. They really are.
Anyone who has seen any medical drama older than 5 years knows what a pager is. What are we doing here, Griff?
Tell the truth. Fuck Brooks DuPont.
List honesty as a key quality on your resume and perhaps distribute it to religious organizations. Brooks DuPont personally kicks you out of his department with the hiking boots he bought especially for this occasion. You are no longer my assistant.
Fuck you, Brooks DuPont. Oh well.
You're supposed to take the bullet for me. That's why I hired you. The economy is fair, and when you got the boot, my friend,
holy Christ!
I don't think you're recovering from this.
I am not recovering. Oh wow, it was worth it. It was so worth it.
It's considering the 5s and 6s you've used, and considering your character's age, I don't know whether it's recoverable to scale up.
To try and get to present, I don't think so either. It was fun though. It was fun to just get to stick it to Brooks DuPont.
Where are we going from here, buddy?
Senior accounting clerk. Let's continue to fuck with MMC's money.
All right, $57,000 a year, own desk, 2-week vacation, MMC medical plan. Yeah, you lost a bit.
Yeah.
Bucky Carter, MMC's leading salesman's on a roll. He returns from Dynamic Industries with an order that puts the M&M 3 line into the black. While processing the paperwork, you note Dynamic is already extended beyond their credit limit. Do you recommend approval, report to Carrie Hoffman, the VP of Finance, or recommend psychiatric counseling for Bucky?
Ooh.
That's right, the unlimited boondoggles are gone.
I don't think we had them for very long.
We did not.
So dynamic is already extended beyond their credit limit. I think I'm gonna have to go to the vice president of finance and talk about this because we're gonna lose money if we do this.
Carrie wants to know how Dynamic got so far behind in payment. Dark sunglasses won't shield you from his glare. You must ask Bucky to speak with Dynamic Industries. Joshua Colon, the president of Meld Design Co., a vendor, asks you to speed up payment of his invoices. Do you do it? Ask Carrie. Don't do it.
Well, they're a rival. They're one of our customers.
They're a supplier.
A supplier, right?
In this case, they're a vendor. Yeah.
Let's not do it because, we'll just keep to the standard procedures.
Good move. The problem is beyond your jurisdiction. You suggest that Joshua take his complaint to a higher court, like St. Matthew, or Jason Parlay, the senior VP of Finance and Administration. Bucky Carter asks for an $8,000 advance against commission for the Dynamic Industries sale. You know the sale has only a 50% chance of completion. Do you defer to your supervisor, refuse, or approve?
Refuse.
Not very diplomatic, but straightforward. You did a good job. An open manner of addressing problems and consistently followed MNC's policy. The economy is expanding. You have a couple fives left.
Yep. Let's go for a compensation supervisor.
Remember, for a lot of good things, you got this job. 51 years old, $65,000 per year, cubicle, matching furniture, and personalized stationery. Frank Herman, the VP of Manufacturing, wants you to give a higher than normal salary to a special recruit, Brighton Star. Like, hey, this guy he's gonna do good work for us. Gotta pay him more.
Is this gonna be another nepotism situation?
It's not nepotism. Probably.
Okay. You know what? Sure. Grant the higher salary.
You get a good reputation with line people. You have the judgment to be flexible in company policy when it is in MMC's best interests. You hope Frank returns the favor when you want to transfer to manufacturing.
Oh, okay.
MMC is under heavy pressure from women employees about compensation structures. Joy Stern, remember her? The VP of Administration asks you to manipulate the figures to indicate that women receive equal pay. But your research indicates differently, that women do not receive equal pay. Do you manipulate the numbers, as Joyce asks you, report the situation accurately, or ask Jason Parlay to intercede?
Which one's Jason Parlay?
The senior VP of Finance.
I think 3 is probably the best option of these ones. Yeah.
Jason raised an eyebrow quizzically and says he'll investigate the matter. Later, you find another compensation supervisor who's been assigned to the task. You discover later that Jason Parlay is not only impressed with your honesty, but also with your discrete memory capability. Helena Gray, a close friend, files for a workers' compensation extension when you know she is fully recovered, which means she shouldn't be getting workers' comp. As far as the company is concerned, she's ready to come back to work. And so the application comes to you for approval over whether to approve this extension of your close friend. Do you approve it, reject it, have a chat with her, or sign someone else's name to the claim?
You know what? No, we're gonna talk to them. You what?
You what? It's a long, tough conversation, killing 2 bottles of wine and a few million brain cells. When Helena finally sobers up, she's forgotten all about her scam. You did a good job.
Hey.
Befriended people, good skills, 1 year, economy is fair.
Not much choice here.
Not much choice here. You've used a lot in this category, and so we don't have a lot.
The accounting supervisor.
Remember, for good and bad things, you do have this job. $66,000 per year. You're 52 now. You discover an accounting fraud while preparing for an IRS audit. The details involve the president's nephew. Do you tell Jason Parlay, the senior VP of Finance? Do you tell the IRS? The Internal Revenue, the tax man? Do you talk to Vincent? Or tell a priest?
Number 4 is tempting. It's very tempting.
Is that your answer?
No, number 1. Number 1. We'll talk to Jason again.
You've given Jason a stomach ulcer, but have fulfilled your responsibility. Be nice and bring him some Alox. Jason Parlay, the senior VP of Finance Administration and his staff, are having a meeting with the executive VP, Brooks DuPont, your old friend. Red Turner, the VP of Sales, calls you and demands an immediate invoice approval for Dynamic Industries, which requires Jason's signature. Do you say, this is impossible, cannot be done? Do you refuse the VP of Sales? Do you forge Jason's signature? Or interrupt the meeting with Jason and Brooks DuPont?
Oh.
Hey, Mr. DuPont, you remember me, right? Hey, so I know you're having a conversation with Jason, but listen, I'm gonna need to borrow him for a mo, okay?
Not 3, not 2.
Just slip him a middle finger too while you're in there.
Yep, number 4. Let's go to the meeting and just go, do you remember me, fuck nug?
Jason's first reaction is to have you shot. But Brooks turns the situation around. Seems he grew Dynamic into a major account and signs the memo himself. Jason notes you are one of his boys as you leave.
Yep, just you see you DuPont.
Your chief rival Bernard is accused of damaging computer files. You suddenly realize it is because he uses a European rather than American dating system. The days have been mistaken for months, Gryphongod.
Oh dear.
Do you tell Bernard? Do you tell the VP of Finance? Say nothing. Find the files and erase them.
He's my chief rival. You know what? Hold a bit of... Oh, they've been mistaken for months. I think he'll find a way to blame it. It's either going to be 1 or 2. Because I need to take action on this, because doing nothing's just... Number 2. Let's go for number 2.
Carrie thinks your idea is the stupidest thing he's ever heard, even when you turn out to be right. Bernard invites you to toast Carrie at a local bar after work. You buy the first round. You did an average job. You had good judgment, and you aggressively sought top management exposure.
Yep.
The economy is depressed. And so, well, if there was a hope for redemption...
It is very much gone.
It is gone, yes.
Well, let's go for a salesman. We'll just be sad.
Okay. Made good friends, had discipline. You're now a salesman, making $60,000 per year, own desk, 2-week vacation, travel, entertainment allowance, and access to the Watts line. The regional sales manager, Jack Stark, arranges your lunch with 3 key clients. Alan Greenback of Analog Concerns, Derek Clayton of Superior Electronics, and Andrew Grevy of Dynamic Industries. Returning to the office, you report on lunch to Jack Stark. Your car allowance is upgraded. You can choose from a Buick, Cadillac, Mercedes.
I'm gonna go for a Mercedes?
Okay. Fanny, when you asked that question, I provided the name, and it was provided there in chat. Executive Suite. It also would be labeled on Twitch, yeah? Provided that, it says the game that I'm currently playing would be Executive Suite, I presume?
Yep, it is there, Grim.
Okay, as for Watts, that's been explained. That's a wide area telephone service, handling, like, long-distance calls. Mercedes, you said?
Yeah, Mercedes indeed.
Okay. Now we are getting extravagant. Conversations with clients start naturally over car repair bills and MMC's profit margins. Okay, chat, you're not allowed to play along here. You get a call from your old friend Derek Clayton about a major order. He wants to see you in half an hour. Jack Stark is out. The secretary forgot to take Derek's company or phone number. Fire that secretary. What is Derek's company's name?
Oh, fuck. Oh.
We had that extra 90 seconds, too, where I had, like, a conversation about the name of the game and, like, the Watts line, so you had all the opportunity to forget.
There was a part of me that's going, no, this game doesn't give you a benefit straight. No.
Griff has even, he has played this game. He's seen this game played before. So
Yeah, and it's like my suspicion was rising, and I'm like, nah, this is gonna something. I should have. I was suspicious. I should have followed it, but I was just relaxed. Oh, I do not know this.
he was like, whatever, it's fucking dead already. My dreams. I should have just gone into should have made the fucking memory component revolutionary thing myself.
Right. I don't think he's Dynamic Industries. I think it's either Superior or Analog. I'm gonna go for Superior Electronics.
Superior Electronics. Pressing enter. You have saved the situation with your finely tuned memory. Good salesperson instincts. Proceed with your... Shit, took the window out when you had the chance.
Yes. Yes.
On the way to your sales call, you doze off and bump into a stopped delivery truck. The truck isn't damaged, but steam starts to pour out the front of your Mercedes. Do you continue on the sales call or pull in and get car repairs and, miss the sales meeting?
Nope. Continue on the sales call.
You just barely sputter into the client's parking lot and leave the car parked to the side of the entrance. Derek is impressed with your punctuality. On the way to lunch, Derek tells the parking attendant to have the smoking junk heap over there towed. You smile, expecting sales commissions from Derek to replace the car and more. At lunch, Derek Clayton agrees to the biggest deal in MMC's history, pending immediate availability and shipping information. You call the office to find only a sales trainee around. Do you have the sales trainee get the information for you? Do you leave a message for the regional manager to call you back ASAP with that information? Or jazz hands at Derek and tell him there will be a delay?
No. One. We got someone. Get me the thing now.
Alright, we're trusting the sales trainee is what I'm hearing.
Yep.
Okay. The information is quite possibly correct, but you don't want to commit. You cite ballpark figures and promise to be more specific later. Derek Clayton wonders how big an order it takes to get complete information. Did an average job. You had extravagant taste when MMC is paying the bill. You had the perfect sales personality. You maintained humor even in a crisis, and you provided an effective solution to the problem. The economy is fair. You have a 4 open to you.
Let's go for the 4.
I've had a long history here at MMC. Griff deity. Trainee financial analyst. You're 55. You've been here for 31 years. You got the Malcolm Farnsworth picture.
Yay! I found it. It fell between the desks.
Pat Ivers, a college classmate, used to be your financial analyst back when you made enough money for such a thing. Recommends buying out Meld Design Co. based on private information about a breakthrough in circuit development. Do you acquire Meld, let the opportunity pass, or explore it further?
Let's explore it further.
Spoken like someone investing their own money. That's a good strategy, but we're sending you back here to make a choice.
Oh. You know what? 1. Let's just... We've already, ruined the investment portfolio.
Gambling on a dynamic companies in the spirit which founded MNC, you seem to be following in the founder's footsteps.
Oh.
Carrie Hoffman, the VP of Finance, recommends against doing what you just decided to do, despite expert analyst reports to the contrary. You approach and question the VP of Finance in private, explore this further, or have the research company send reports to the senior VP of Finance, Jason Parlay. You know, Carrie's boss.
I think I'm actually friendly with Carrie as well as Jason. I'm going to say let's approach her in private and talk about this.
Okay. Your discretion is very diplomatic, particularly since Carrie had good cause to avoid the acquisition. Elaine Pencer, the editor of Circuit News Monthly, a key trade publication, asks for financial help. You have inside information that MNC is going to acquire the Meld Design Co. Do you tell this editor Circuit News Monthly? Do you make a stock purchase for Elaine? Alan? Or do you look for other alternatives? Have you considered an accountant, a financial advisor? Have you considered some other way or means to manage your money?
Let's look for alternatives.
As it turns out, what's really needed here is a good accountant, not a good stock tip. And in exchange, there'll be a favorable interview with MMC's president. You did a
Huzzah.
good job. You did a lot of good things. The economy is fair, and, well, there just isn't any room up the ladder for you because all those rungs are gone now.
Yep, the rungs are done. Okay, let's guild assembler.
Well, here we are. Skilled assembly. Got a
Yay,
keychain, a
got a
medical
keychain.
plan, 2-week vacation. Been with MMC for 33 years. Brooks DuPont, and your antagonism with him was truly the downfall of Griff Deity. Rumor of a temporary work slowdown hits concurrently with an offer from the Assembler Union Local to become an organizer. Management has made a strong stand against union organization, but layoffs are fueling the membership drive. You take the union offer to protect your job or decline the union offer.
Option 1.
You've increased security at your present level while antagonizing management. Advancement will be more difficult. You consider
Yes.
Jimmy Hoffa's career and take a low-profile organizer approach. Management reacts negatively to your union involvement. They pressure you on performance and productivity. Mollify them. Militant stance. You refuse to be pushed and use your influence to protect your position. You will not be on the top of the list for advances at MMC. He already isn't. Management members start muttering, why do you think they call it the Soviet Union? Sylvia Platt, a continuing education teacher, wants you to publish a somewhat candid paper on working conditions at MMC in the local paper, the Evening Gazette. You agree, decline, ask company permission, or use a pseudonym.
Agree.
You push ahead despite a negative reaction from Frank Herman. Frank nicknames you Woodstein. Sylvia suggests you carry a notebook at all times. You did a poor job. You alienated upper management, and you acted counter to management's union policy. The economy is expanding, but we're here now at job level 2s and 1s, my friend.
Yeah. Let's go for an assembler.
You got the job, making $57,000 per year, a very highly paid assembler at this point, just due to tenure. Own desk, medical plan, and a 1-week vacation. You are assigned to an online production crew during a very boring wiring job. You concentrate on your work, getting another position, or the people around you.
The people around me.
You're very friendly and well-liked, but not headed for promotion until your work habits improve. Better to have the boards wired than your personality. You discover a cost-saving wiring technique in your assembly job, which has possible savings of 10% per unit. Who do you tell?
The other workers.
A good idea is hard to sell to your peers. They will look first for flaws. Eventually, it is easier to go back to the old system. How could they know? You're the technician. They're not. They wouldn't understand. An engineer, Brighton Star, asks you to assemble a toy rocket ship he has designed for his son. You discover working on the project with Frank Herman. Do you blame the engineer, offer to make one for his son too, or go into the toy business?
Let's go into the toy business.
At least you won't have supervisor interruptions. Brighton looks forward to the time when you have toys to sell. You quit! MMC hates to lose talented people. You'll be particularly missed because of your commitment to quality work, your sense of fair play, getting the influential Joy Stern on your side, and befriending Doug MacArthur and Frank Herman. MMC hopes an analysis of your financial condition will cause you to return and pursue the executive suite again. So, we're not scoring out incredibly well, but you weren't fired. You quit on your own. 59 years old. Having gotten, over halfway up the ladder, and then stagnating a little before being firmly booted down, literally, with a boot.
Yes.
By Brooks DuPont, the executive VP.
Yeah. I definitely do not a big fan of Brooks.
I brook no quarrel. Alright. Would you like another run, or would you like a different game?
I am intrigued by this different game that you've been teasing me with.
I figured. Now, go ahead and close this video game, he says as the game crashes.
The game's like, no!
And, Windows wants to send a report to Microsoft, and it's not necessary. Okay. Let's offer you a choice of options.
Okay.
Are you interested in the American like legal system, like criminal justice? Are you interested in American truck driving? Are you interested in rock and roll? Or would you like to delve further into politics?
Oh, not the truck one. The truck one, no.
Okay.
For some reason, rock and roll and the political system are leaning out for me. Let's go for something totally different. Let's go rock and roll.
Okay, let's go for rock and roll. Okay, chat, give me a couple minutes. I'm going to mute desktop audio, which is also going to mute Gryphongod. That way you all are not deafened. Oh yeah, oh god, I'm gonna have to, like... That's... Yeah, let's open up Windows, volume mixer here. Because of the volume level I have to give, like, Gryphongod for you folks, I'm going to have to manually adjust, like, DOSBox's, volume output, so that you all are not firmly and thoroughly deafened. Because I would like to, like, not deafen my viewers. I think you will agree with this idea, viewers? Yep. Okay. Cool. Let's close that. Let's edit this forthwith. Maybe I can adjust the volume level. Yeah, I think I can do this in Defend Reloaded. Let's do that. Set that to like a quarter. That way, your eardrums are not fucking blasted. Because I'm a professional. I will restore desktop audio so that they can hear Gryphongod again. It is within my power to do so. Okay. Damn it, I thought I told that to not full screen. Close this again. Nope. Graphics. No full screening. One more time. Oh yeah, I forgot that would show on the stream because it's the same, like, overlay of DOSBox, so the overlay will already be programmed in. Great. Let's go ahead and share the screen with Gryphongod. 1080p, 60 frames per second, smooth video.
Such high quality.
Yes. Okay. And also, let me change the game in Twitch. It doesn't really have this game, so we'll call it, yeah. Yeah. I think that's it, basically. I mean, it is with the exclamation marks. That basically, it probably is it. Rockstar! Those mesmerizing new age hypnotist wizard games proudly, no, extravagantly present for your amusement and amazement, bewilderment, confusion, their latest psychedelic extravaganza. Welcome to the wonderful world, Wizard Games. You have never seen anything like this before. We don't waste your money on fancy packaging and glossy advertising. We won't insult your intelligence with childish graphic challenges. We just write unique games that you will become addicted to, where nothing is ever the same twice. You are now entering the world of your own imagination where nothing can be taken for granted. So beware. So you want to be a rock and roll star, Gryphongod?
Damn, that's garish. Holy smokes. Like, I actually visibly recoiled from the screen, like, whoa. Yes.
Alright. We do not wish to load an existing game. So you want to be a rock and roll star? Well, listen now to what I say. Just get yourself an electric guitar and find some time to learn how to play. In a week or two, well, that's what this game is all about. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. You have learnt to play, got a band together, now you are chasing the big time. You want to be a megastar, to top the world popularity polls, and to have #1 records everywhere. To achieve this, you must work hard, tour extensively, spend lots of time and money in recording studios and video studios, do radio and TV sessions, interviews, and generally plan a campaign for world domination. Of course, you will also find time to enjoy yourself. There will be groupies and parties and holidays and plenty of opportunity for overindulgence. But you mustn't overdo it, or you'll end up in a hospital or even dead. Luckily, your manager, Dodgy Sam, your band,
what?
and your friends? Friends?
Ah, I see what you did, Grimith. I see what you did.
Are there to give you loving advice. How did Grimith know that Gryphongod would end up here? And protection. Why, are you up to it all? Can you cope with the music business and be a rock star? What skill level do you want to play at? 1 is probably the easiest, 5 is probably the hardest.
Let's go straight down the middle. Let's go for 3.
Okay, 3 it
standard.
is. Skill level 3 standard. What is your stage name?
Griff.
Griff. Do you want to change any of the artist names? We'll say no.
No.
You're doing nothing. What do you want to do? Well, laze around for a while, write songs and practice, gig, record a singular album, have a holiday, visit your doctor, consult your analyst, or unwind in a sanatorium. We have help. We have charts. Bob Dildo here is at the top with Black Bum.
What?
We have other names like The Bastards, Stink, Airbrains, Arlene Peacock, Zero the Hero, Tom, Dick, and Harry, The Muff Divers, Blueberry Funk, Synthetic Funk. We have the releases, we have no singles. We have no tours, of course. Poll, local poll. Won't worry about that. Info about your personal state, feedback from fans. That's our health, creativity, happiness, and alertness. We have drugs. Our current drug habits are booze, fairly regular. Our money situation is a few £100.
Okay, British, right?
And I can adjust sound, and that's nice. And then we have quit. So, what would you like to do?
Let's write songs and practice.
Alright, you are invited to your best friend's place to take some amphetamines. Do you accept?
No, let's not get addicted to amphetamines right off the bat.
Your best friend declares you unintelligent, and I believe I am going to have to remember the key command, because the default cycles that have been selected here are too swift. So let me look up DOSBox lower cycles, just to make sure I remember the command. If I just make sure I remember the command. Speed up should be F9? Or speed down should be F9? Control F9 closed. That was incorrect. Let's try. Let me just go ahead and edit this and solve it in here. Value. Let's set that to half that speed, 5,000. While I'm at it, let's actually set Executive Suite to 5,000 as well. For the future. Okay. Whoop!
Oh, we're back here again.
We do have a loaded game, which I don't think was us. Yeah, that definitely wasn't us.
No.
What do you mean? My totally perfectly legitimate copy of Rockstar. Alright, no. We're playing at 3. What was the stage name?
Griff.
Griff. No other name. And we're gonna write songs and practice.
Yep.
Your granny recommends that you take some heroin. Do you accept?
My gran! It's like, oh, here, son, have some smack. It's fine. No.
Granny says you're terribly horrible. Okay, and then a little bit of extra ticker action passed.
Okay, we'll write songs again.
Okay. Right. Let me... We'll do that in a moment. Okay, that's how I adjust that.
It's
Yeah.
like it just I like her chat's like the same kind of thing. Like your granny's offering you smack. Like what?
Okay, let's lower that even further. All right, we're still writing songs.
Okay.
Another bit of time has passed. That was a week of you just continuing to craft.
Let's try recording a single.
Your manager, Dodgy Sam, says you can afford to record a new single, or you can just practice and write songs. Would you like to try to record a new single?
Yes, let's try a new one.
Suggest the following studios: LOL Bootstraps Local 16 track, or Daily Comets 24 track.
Let's do a 16 track.
Oh, it's you, is it? Well, get stuffed. Now, you are invited to a mate's place to take some cocaine. Do you accept?
How prevalent are my mates with drugs? Like my family's got smack, my mate's got cocaine. Like, like what are we? Like in the middle of a drug den? Like, am I befriended like cartel or something? Like, is my granny just like the drug bin? I'm like. Like, these are freely available drugs if everyone's offering me some here. You know what? Let's say no. The next one, we'll think about it, right? You know, coke and
The
smack.
mate says that you are as boring as a Mensa 200's keyboard player. Your producer asks you for your autograph.
Okay.
A DJ on a satellite TV station recommends that you take some cocaine. Do you accept?
Fuck it. You know what? Yes. That's two people with cocaine. Obviously, they know
Cocaine is not
something.
very good.
Oh.
Dodgy Sam says he can arrange a place on the Opportunity Calls TV program next week. Do you want to do this?
Yeah, sure.
Opportunity Calls. Your booking is confirmed. At high cost and grated nerves, you completed the record. Lol Bootstrap says, well, that session was innovative, man. The final master sounds unbelievably extreme to you. You can't abide it. Dodgy Sam says it is average. What do you want to call the single?
Grim.
Grim. Is that with two M's?
3.
Grim.
Yeah.
Grim.
Let's
What a disgusting name. Your percussionist runs off to Dodgy Sam and the master mix to get the single released as soon as possible. You are finished with Lol Bootstrap and Lol Bootstrap's Recording Emporium. Take a look. Your current drug habits are fairly regular with booze and occasional cocaine. What do you fancy? More drugs, please? Lots more drugs? Better cut down a bit? Give up completely or continue with the game?
let's just continue with the game.
Alright, good. Your money, you have a few $100. Your current personal state. Health and happiness are okay. Alertness is high. Creativity's gone down a little bit.
Okay, and I'm guessing like if we go on holiday or something, that'll help our creativity. But you know what? Let's record another single. Like, let's just go for it.
Dodgy Sam tells you that he cannot raise enough money to record and release a record. You just have to practice and write songs. New single released by the Big Bums, by the way, called Clitoris. Perhaps Clitoris. Dodgy Sam tells you that you must tour to earn some money or you will be bankrupt. Do you agree to go on tour?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go tour.
Where do you want to tour? Your manager, Dodgy Sam, says he can organize gigs only in a local area. Would you like pubs and clubs or medium halls?
Pubs and clubs. That sounds smaller. Like, I have no
Okay,
fans.
how many weeks would you like to tour for? 2 through 9.
Let's say 4 weeks.
Dodgy Sam tells you that you must rehearse your act for the next 2 weeks or so while he arranges your tour. You are invited to the Ugly Men's drummer's place to take some LSD. Do you accept?
Sure.
Well, you asked for it.
What?
Synthetic Floss's vocalist asked if you would like some marijuana. Do you accept?
Marijuana. Yep. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, if people are offering.
You like feeling decadent for a while. Your performance in your place in the Opportunity Calls TV program is well received.
Nice. Few other singles that they released.
Sex, 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 and sex.
Jan Elias.
Dodgy Sam confirms that he's managed to arrange a 4-week tour of pubs and clubs in the local area start next week. 1 or 2 people interested. Audience is chilly. Fairly cool response. 1 or 2 people interested. Nobody turns up. Nobody turns up. Audience is chilly. Audience is chilly. A few people getting into you. Good applause for some numbers. Audience is pretty dead. Your new single, Grim, has just been released.
Yeah.
Quite a few people dancing. Your promoter tells you to go away and boil your head. The audience is pretty warm. Some people show interest. Audience is pretty dead. Quite enthusiastic reception. Nobody turns up. Audience is chilly. Your tour of pubs and clubs in the local area is finished. You're currently doing nothing. Your personal state is as follows.
That seems pretty decent.
And yes, folks, the sound in Rockstar is annoying. I hope I hope you all are grateful that I took care to adjust the volume levels beforehand.
Okay.
Shit. What we like to do now?
I think I need to practice a bit. There's write songs and practice.
I'll go ahead and manually adjust the volume down for everyone a little further instead of completely turning it off. So we're going to practice. Critics in local area generally quite like your new single. A spokesman for Radio Zero describes the record as entertaining and inspiring. Dodgy Sam has now offered you some amphetamines. Do you accept?
Yeah.
You feel very alive for a while.
Uh-oh.
Shocking Pink called Eat My Brother, elucidate, since it's nonsense. Love on this trip. You are doing nothing, Gryphongod.
Let's try and gig.
Where do you want to tour? He can organize gigs in the local area or the UK.
Let's do the local area again.
Pubs and clubs or medium halls?
Pubs and clubs. I still think it's quite a small thing. 5 weeks.
Dodgy Sam tells you that you must rehearse your act for the next 4 weeks or so. Critics in the UK generally are pleased with your new single. A writer from a local rag describes the record as not bad. Would you like to share some heroin with Dodgy Sam?
Dodgy, where are you getting such a variety of drugs here? I mean, have you... Is this Fear and Loathing in England?
Is this where we draw the line now? No heroin?
No smack. No smack.
I told Granny no. I'm telling you no.
If Granny smacks it, what? I think I saw something about marijuana can distort my perception. Yeah, it's definitely doing that.
Games as intended, viewers.
I saw kill yourself in the text there.
It's probably fun.
Mental health.
Alright. Critics in Europe generally are chuffed with your new single, Grin. Groovy wants you to share some marijuana. Do you accept?
No, we good. We good.
Groovy says you'll never survive in the music industry without marijuana.
I kind of like my perception and reality, if I'm honest.
Critics in America generally are pleased with your new single, Grim.
Greystone's lawyer.
No. No heroin. You'll never survive without heroin. Little airplay on radio in local area. Does the Pope? Thank you, Two Penises, for releasing a new album called Strange Things Can Happen on LSD. No. It's an Atari! As a lawyer, I recommend you take these drugs. Destroy the evidence you see. Oh!
We thought we were getting there.
No, you thought you were out? I pulled you back in.
Fear and Loathing is a Rockstar. Okay. Oh, right.
The Big Weeds manager offers you some LSD. Do you accept?
No, we good. We good. Oh, no. This is great. Great.
Dodgy Sam confirms that he has managed to arrange a 6-week tour. It's not quite your 5.
Okay.
He advises you not to do it. Dodgy Sam says he has been offered a support slot for you with Blue, on their 3-week tour of large halls in local areas starting in 2 weeks' time. This sounds like it's going to interfere with your own tour. He advises you not to do it, as you will get no money, and you desperately need money.
No, we need the money. Do our own tour.
Turn down the support tour. First week...
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried that I'd basically permanently borked this game.
Dodgy Sam says he can arrange a week of promotional interviews on local radio stations in the UK for the next week. Would you like to do this?
Yes.
1 or 2 people interested. Nobody turns up. Nobody turns up. Quite a few people dancing.
Yeah.
Reactions on your promotional tour are very encouraging.
Ooh.
Good applause for some numbers. Audience is chilly. Nobody turns up. Good applause for most notable numbers. Several people leaping about.
Nice. This looking good.
Nobody turns up.
Never mind.
Fairly nonchalant audience.
Oh, it's better than Chile. A new single released by Glasgow Gently, A Flower to Remember.
Nobody turning up. Nobody turning up. 1 or 2 people interested. Terminal Clones' manager asks if you would like some heroin.
Manager, no.
We're still no
The
on
line has
heroin.
been drawn.
You are disgusting. Few people getting into you. Some people show interest. Nobody turns up. The audience is pretty warm. A few people getting into you. Some people show interest. Your tour of pubs and clubs in local area is finished. How we
How's our money?
doing here? Personal state, okay.
Oh, health's taking quite a
Feedback
hit.
from fans, not really much of anything. Local single, just latest single, just not too much. Our money is a few hundred quid. You're staying afloat.
And I've got 9 score points.
Your current drug usage.
Oh my gosh. Better cut down a bit, I think.
What would you like to cut down?
LSD.
Would you like to cut down anything else?
The marijuana. Kind of like, seeing.
Would you like to cut down anything else?
No, we're good. We'll
All
keep the cocaine and the amphetamines.
Alright. What would you like to do now?
Oh gosh. So we've gigged a fair bit. Health's starting to get a bit hit, but it still seems fine. Doesn't seem that touring's making much money.
You're staying afloat, basically.
Yeah. I think I need to just write songs and practice again for a week.
Alright. Your keyboard player asks if you would like some cocaine. Do you accept?
I just got off of cocaine. No.
Keyboard player says you are wise to avoid cocaine.
Ah.
Dodgy Sam tells you that you must tour to earn some money, or you will be bankrupt.
Okay, yep, we'll agree.
Local area, pubs and clubs, or medium halls?
Pubs and clubs. I mean, we're not getting the crowd. Let's do 5.
Alright. Rehearse while he arranges your tour. You are offered a place in the Opportunity Calls TV program.
Yes!
Reasonable.
That's not bad.
Reasonable performance. A groupie asks if you would like some marijuana. Do you accept?
No, we good. We know what marijuana
You'll
does to
never
us.
survive without it.
Mm.
Now your keyboard player asks if you would like some marijuana.
Like, it was cocaine last week. We didn't know.
You are disgracefully annoying. Alright, you got a 3-week tour.
Okay.
Feedback from fans. Seems pretty decent. Nobody turns up. Wednesday, Thursday, audience is pretty warm. Audience is chilly. Most of the audience are excited. You were invited to an orgy by a presenter on a satellite TV station. It's not drugs?
It's not drugs. We're invited to an orgy by a presenter on a satellite TV station. You know what? Sure. Let's go for it.
You meet some amazing people at the party and they give you some innovative ideas for songs. You are offered a 1-year contract with recording contract with Freddie Records with an advance of £39,000 sterling and a reasonable royalty rate. Dodgy Sam's, you are worth much more. A record contract. You don't need one to record and release your own records, but a good record company will give you a large cash advance or promote your records more effectively. May also be prepared to lend you further money to finance recording and touring. However, you can't get out of a contract until it expires, and the record company may try to manipulate you. On the other hand, you only have a few $100 to your name, and it can stop your cycle of just continually touring for nothing.
Yeah, the thing is, like, that's a lot of money. And he says that we're worth more, but I mean, he also tried to offer us smack several times.
It's true.
So I'm not sure if I trust his judgment on this. Let's accept the contract.
Alright. 1-year contract with Freddy. Records agreed for an advance of $39,000. Dodgy Sam says, well done. Still on your tour. A groupie tells you to eat yourself. You will show interest. Dodgy Sam asks if you would like some heroin. We're still saying no.
No.
Disgracefully tedious. People show interest. The crowd is very excited. Fairly nonchalant audience. 2 encores. Oh shit!
Woo.
The crowd was so crazy they called for an encore once. You went through it, and then they fucking called for an encore again.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the local area fans. Is just sort of went whoosh.
Dodgy Sam says he can arrange a place on the U.S. networked New Features TV program next week. You interested?
Yeah. Defo.
Booking is confirmed. Defo. Chile, several people leaping about. Americans are dead by the catalogs. A critic from Music Month reviewing one of your performances in local areas says lacking in energy and imagination.
I don't know. I had 2 encores, so get it up you.
Yeah, there you go. Get up you. Health, creativity, happiness, and alertness are currently there. Feedback from fans in the local area and to a bit extent the UK.
Okay, I think I should make another single.
Alright. Your manager, Dodgy Sam, says you can afford to record a new single or album. Alternatively, you can just practice and write songs.
No, let's go for a new single.
Dodgy Sam says you can afford the following studios, or you can borrow money from your record company and use better studios. Rambling Manor Residence, Albert Road, Breakwind Farm, or get a loan from your record company.
Let's go for Albert Road 64 track.
Christy Martin says, don't worry, lads, it'll only take a day or 2. Performance is a bit ropey. You're invited to your lover's place to take some marijuana. Are you interested?
I'm wondering if the lover's from the orgy, but no, we're good. We're good.
Your lover says you'll never survive without it.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Fishy Supreme, Macho Man has released Bite of Love. The Wasters called Eurofish. Blue, blue, blue.
Drummer, calm yourself. Like, you saw what I said to the keyboardist. No.
You are wise to avoid this. At great cost in cigarettes and fish and chips, you complete the recording. Christy Martin says, bye then. Thanks for the entertaining session. Dodgy Sam thinks the record sounds innovative. You really rather like it. What do you want to call the single?
Let's call it Lethal Dog or Lethal Canine.
That's offensive to him. I've called him that before. He doesn't. You should not disrespect his name like that. It's too late. Lethal Canine it is. Good grief. You're finished with Christy Martin in the world-famous Albert Road Studios.
Okay. Wait, I can make a video? I think I should gig.
Alright. Dodgy Sam says you can finance gigs in the following areas, or you can borrow more funds from Freddy Records. Local area, the UK, Europe, America. Borrow money.
Let's do the local area. And
Want to stick
we'll
to pubs
medium
and clubs?
halls.
Oh, medium halls. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
5 again.
Tells you that you must rehearse while he prepares. He's been offered a support slot for you with Mensa 200 on their 3-week tour of large halls and local areas starting in 3-week time. You will get expenses paid, but no other money, but it could be good for your popularity.
You know what? We'll accept that.
At least you're getting your expenses paid instead of practically nothing. You accept the support tour. Preparing for your support tour. Your tour supporting Mensa 200. A friend offers you some marijuana. You are
No friend of
crass.
mine.
Now you're saxophonist. If you have
Wait,
one
I
of
have a
those.
I have a keyboardist, a saxophonist, and a drummer. Okay, I'm intrigued to see how big my band's getting. No. Or maybe this is all the same person. He's just got 3 instruments.
Granny's back again.
Granny, I'm gonna smack you with your smack. No.
You get called A straight. Bouncer tells you to go away and boil your head.
Boil your heat.
A girly magazine review of one of your gigs in local areas says could be better but quite enjoyable. Now, Bruce Fallis's keyboard player wants you to share some heroin.
It makes it sound like I have heroin I'm giving them. No.
I want to split it halvesies, huh?
What,
Or
just
wives.
split the needle halfway?
You were invited to your drummer's place to take some amphetamines. Do you accept?
No. How much drugs are my band on?
Chilly audience, chilly audience,
The answer is yes.
chilly audience, chilly audience. Put on some coats, audience. Several people dancing. Weed need. Your tour of large halls and local areas supporting Mensa 200 is finished. You can take a look at your personal state. There's your health, creativity, happiness, and alertness. Feedback from fans. Not really much of anything recently.
No.
Our current
think I
drug
want to-
habits are stable with where you are because you haven't accepted anymore.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I think I want to visit a doctor. I'm getting a bit worried for the health.
Dr. Sickham says you health is as good as could be expected given your way of life. You should stop smoking. Take it easy for a while. Don't work so hard.
Okay, well, if that's what he says. Let's do our own gig this time.
Okay. Local area?
Local area. And let's
Medium halls.
Medium halls, yep. And 5.
Alright. Let's go rehearse. No marijuana?
I have a bassist now. Okay, so
Yep.
that's 4 members of the band or 4 instruments.
Your new single, Lethal Canine, has just been released.
Nate?
You're percussionist. Here we go.
Wait, I have a drummer, a bassist, and a percussionist.
It's still no.
Is anyone able to keep track of all my band?
A groupie asks if you would like some amphetamines.
No.
That's boring.
As Greenfly's guitarist.
Still no.
Nope, still no.
You are fucking pathetic for refusing this heroin. Critics in local area generally rather like your new single. The gossip columnist in a teeny bop magazine describes the record as sexy and inventive.
Hmm.
Your saxophonist is back.
Saxophonist, go away. You can take your pipe, literally.
You have been offered the chance to support Synthetic Floss on their 6-week tour of stadiums in local areas starting 3 weeks' time. You'll be paid very little, though. Do you want to stay devoted to your own tour that you're planning for?
We'll stick to our own tour.
Groin Goddess? Okay. You start next week.
The growing goddess is
Your
passing
bassist
away.
is back with amphetamines.
Yeah, just no bassist.
Several people dancing. Nobody turns up. A few drunks dance to you. Nobody turns up.
Oh no.
Nobody turns up. Audience is pretty dead. Not
Oh,
up to
my
your
Christ.
usual standard. One of your
Yeah.
local gigs. Nobody turns up. Nobody turns up. Nobody turns up. Critics in America generally quite like your new single. The record is intelligent and imaginative. It's receiving very little airplay on radio in local area. Invited to a wild party by Dog Pisses bassist. Would
You
you
know
like to
what?
go to this
Sure.
wild party? All right. You despise the party.
Oh, fuck that party.
Your mother, Alfred.
Fuck's sake, Mom! You spoke to my mum as well. Apparently she's got amphetamines.
Just imagining your mom now. It's just, come on, only a little.
With her pink hair.
Just a hit.
No, Mum, you're good. You're good. Just the regular tea. No need to spike it.
Son, don't listen to Granny here. Take the good stuff. You are boring. Onyx is pretty dead. A few people getting into you. Nobody turns up. A few drunks dance to you. Fairly cold response. Nobody turns up. Huge in the Balls, new album by them called Dippy. Alright, we take a look.
Need to be small.
Your health is,
Ooh, that wild party was wild.
yeah. We take a look at other things. You're still, like, occasional amphetamines and coke. Still fairly regular at the booze. We take a look at your money. You have a few thousand quid.
Oof, okay, I think probably gonna laze around for a week. Just take a week off.
Alright. Your record company, Freddie, insists that you go into studios immediately and do some recording.
Well,
Dodgy Sam says it's about time anyway. You were ordered to record a new album.
Okay, we'll do the Dailies Comet 24 track.
Okay, doing 24 track.
Yeah.
Okay, lads, it'll only take a week or two. A mate recommends that you take some amphetamines.
No,
I got them from your mom.
I'm just imagining like the drug family. It's just everyone's laced in amphetamines.
Fried
That's why I keep saying
aardvark.
no.
A hack from a Teeny Bop magazine offers you some marijuana.
You hack, sod off.
You are boring. You are given tickets to Psychedelic Night. Do you agree to go?
Yes, that sounds interesting.
You don't like the party.
Oh, fuck them. That's a shit time. They said it'd be psychedelic. It was boring. It was psychiatrists. I misread the title.
Your guitarist has a fight with you over mixing.
Ooh.
It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake, not that kind of mixing. When you try to advise Arthur Daly on the mixing, he tells you to eat yourself. You are offered a place in the Euro Video Song Contest next week. Do you want to do this?
Yep, let's go for it.
Alright. Muckrakers.
Take every opportunity.
Performance in your place in Euro Video Song Contest is very good.
Nice.
At high cost and graded nerves, you complete the record. Arthur Daly says, another adequate session. The final master sounds disgustingly disgraceful to you. You can't suffer it. Dodgy Sam says it is not bad. What do you want to call the album?
Let me think. I'm trying. I'm basically looking at chat names and just saying, like, how can I butcher it? Straight string.
Would you like that one word or two?
Just as one word.
Okay. I was expecting you to throw me a curveball. 3. 3 words.
It was tempting me.
What a tedious thing. Your record company, Freddie, are acting difficult over the album. They don't like it and won't let you release it. Well, you're finished. Current situation, your personal state. There's your health, creativity, happiness, and alertness. Current, like your recent tour, like report.
I think I need to just do
Very
a
cold,
regular
very
pubs
cold.
and club.
Mediocre, very cold, and very cold for your recent tours.
Yeah, let's
Charts. I decided to just like flip through those to see whether you're anywhere that I could see conveniently. It's all horse shit in there. That's good. Those are the charts. Those are. Here's where your releases were. Okay.
Oh, Grim made it.
Yeah,
To
Grim
90.
got into the top 90. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I didn't expect that for the single.
All right. Get me out of help. Help. Continue. Okay, what are we doing?
You know what? Let's do a pubs and clubs gig for 5 weeks.
Okay.
Local area.
A news reporter for a national TV station wants you to share some cocaine.
No, we're good.
You are wise. Amphetamines?
No, bassist? What have I told you? No. Did you get them from my mum?
Been talking to my mom. Would you like to be a part of the Euro Video Song Contest again?
Yeah, it went well last time.
All right. Happy New Year! Your performance is not so hot this time.
Oh, they're like, why are you repeating the same song?
Now your mom...
Mom!
My mom's been
You get
talking
this
to
from
Grandma.
No, Gran. No, Mom.
Your mom calls you a square. Alright, you got a 6-week tour. Let's go. Nobody turns up.
Yep.
Nobody turns up. Good applause for some numbers. Several people leaping about. Good applause for most numbers.
Oh.
Most of the audience are excited. A few people getting into you. Fairly nonchalant audience. 1 or 2 people interested. Nobody turns up. Fairly cold response. A groupie offers you some heroin.
Nope, we good. If I said no to my mum, what am I going to say to a stranger?
Quite enthusiastic. What about amphetamines?
Dodgy, stop talking to my mum!
Several people leaping about. Hardly anybody turns up. 1 or 2 getting into you. 1 or 2 getting into you. 1 or 2 people interested. Several people leaping about. Fairly nonchalant audience. Fairly nonchalant audience. Gran's back.
Oh, Gran. Just keep the ganja. Just keep it away. We're done.
You are wise. Good applause for most numbers. Hardly anybody turns up. Some people show interest. Fairly cold response. 1 or 2 people interested. Nobody turns up. Nobody turns up. Nobody turns up. People had shit to do that weekend. Some people show interest. Nobody turns up.
Oh, dear.
You're offered a local TV children's program appearance next week.
You know what? Sure. Why not? Like, this will not go bad at all.
Nobody turns up.
Maybe the
Audience is
kids are
pretty
going to
good.
offer me something.
You drunks dance to you. Your tour of pubs and clubs is finished. We take a look here. Your personal state. Health is that.
I think I need to go back to the doctor.
Alright. Feedback recently has been that, though numbers were ticking up during the middle of your tour. Occasional, fairly regular. If I press F4, yeah. Guess the tour went on too long and your money, still a few $1,000. Go back to the doctor. He shakes his head and says, you are in a very bad way, and tie up your flies. Have a good long holiday, or visit a health sanatorium.
You know what? Let's have a holiday. We just had all these gigs. We've been playing for so much.
Where do you want to go on holiday? Your manager, Dodgy Sam, tells you can afford the following. Sunny Britain, Froggy Land, the Mediterranean, Africa, India, Paradise Island.
Let's go for Africa.
You feel faint and unwell with dizzy spells. You are taken to hospital.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You have been rushed to hospital. The doctors say your recovery will take several weeks. Get well soon.
Aw. Lost all that money for Africa.
Your happiness has been obliterated.
I think I need to cancel out the drugs. I think that's what's doing it.
You are a horribly awful patient. Your health is
thanks.
not really, like, improving. You ridicule the hospital.
Uh-oh. I'm spiraling. I somehow do not feel like I'm getting very good at this.
Up. Nope.
Yeah,
You can't suffer the hospital. Up. You are released.
Yeah, you know what? Let's get off these drugs.
A few $1,000. Alright, give up completely?
Yeah, just give up.
Amphetamines, cocaine, and booze.
Yep, and continue, and let's go back on that holiday. Oh, I'm happier off the drugs, apparently. Let's just do the Mediterranean.
Getting ready for your holiday.
The hostel was exhausting.
How many weeks holiday are you going to take in the Mediterranean? You can afford a maximum of 9.
Let's go 4 weeks.
Setting off on a 4-week holiday? Your performance in your local TV children's program appearance is very... I'm glad they waited for you. You get fucking obscene sunstroke and feel very ill. Now you're getting bored with the Mediterranean.
Oh, okay. This is not a good holiday. At least my happiness picked up a little.
Your
bit.
alertness is super fucking high. You're ready for... You can see so much shit now, you don't even fucking know. Oh no, annoyingly obnoxious food poisoning. You gotta come back home early.
God damn it.
And as soon as you come back, your record company's like, hey motherfucker, where the hell have you been?
Fine. There's nothing I can do. Okay.
Time to make a new album.
Fine. You know, let's do this 32 track. Let's just blow our money.
Godfrey Cream says, welcome to the Rambling Residential Studios. Thank you, Mr. Cream.
We're good. We're good, Dodgy. Thanks, though.
Still good.
Still good. Yeah, we're still fine.
How about a place in the
Yep.
Video Song Contest?
Yep.
The bastard. Your record contract with Freddie expires in a couple months. Your manager is looking for a renewal or a better contract. Freddie's offered, basically like another year, but it is less of an advance. The royalty rate is good now instead of reasonable. Auntie Sam says you shouldn't take this.
Let's say no. We're gonna reject it.
I didn't get where I am today without telling Freddie Records to get stuffed. Very good performance.
Sweet.
Work is held up by a pathetic personality clash between you and a cleaner. Alright, Freddie Records has come back again. This is still less than the $39,000 you got the first time, yet it's a good royalty rate. It's more than what you got. Taji Sam says, this is the best offer yet.
Let's see. Let's take it. We'll take it.
They're a good company, ...
See how our... Oh. No. No smack.
You'll never survive without heroin. What about a wild party?
Yeah, you know what? We'll try a half party. Let's hopefully makes us happier.
The party is fucking dull.
Good night.
Difference of opinion between Godfrey Cream and your saxophonist. Typical extremely crass session. The final master sounds incredibly pathetic to you. You can't abide it. Dodgy Sam says it is adequate. What are you gonna name this album?
Spring.
Good God! Alright. Info. Personal state.
Why am I so alert?
You're not on drugs? You're fucking not taking
unfortunately-
anything.
The drugs were crippling my health. Okay. Let's write songs and practice, because obviously we're doing a really crappy job.
Freddie
Never
immediately
mind.
sends you back to the studio. Mix another single.
Okay, let's do Albert Road 64 track.
Oh, it's you, is it? Well, go away and boil your head. Alright, it's done. I'll be chuffed to see the back of you fuckers. How'd you say thanks to record? Sounds encouraging. You really like it. What's the name?
Let me think of this one. Blah. B-L-A-H.
What an annoying name. You're finished.
Okay. Let's try writing songs again.
Your lover offers you amphetamines.
Oh, you know, if you insist. My mum said something good about these a long time ago.
You rather like feeling decadent for a while.
Write songs again.
Now it's time to make a video!
Okay, let's make this video for Blah.
Dodgy Sam says you can afford the following video directors. You can borrow money from your record company to use better studios. One Hand Fred, best avoided. Tricky James, pretty dodgy. Gorgeous George, promising newcomer. R. Terrence, con man, well regarded.
Let's go with Gorgeous George.
Unbelievably disgusting. Much less gorgeous than advertised. It's okay. This video, not bad for the price.
Okay, let's just write songs again. Hopefully, we get a chance to do this with our record label tearing us a new one.
All right.
Okay. Let's try gigging in the local area pubs and clubs. And we'll do 4 weeks.
Time to rehearse.
Yep.
Hero Channel
Yes.
Children's Program appearance. Would you like to support the Dragon Gods on their 5-week tour of large halls in local areas starting in 3 weeks' time? Very little pay, but could be worth it for the publicity.
Let's do our own tour as planned. No, drummer. We're good. I saw what marijuana done to us.
Reasonable performance.
Yeah, that's good.
Our score has been stagnant at 24 for a while.
You got something against the Gryphongods? They're tangled.
And here comes the new single. Blah. And here comes the new album, Spring.
Yeah, it's almost as if releasing a single and an album at the same time might be a bad idea.
Okay.
Tempting. You know what? Yeah, amphetamines and coke. That'll work, right? I made a mistake.
Marijuana.
No. No, good.
Could be better, quite enjoyable. Generally delighted with your new single, Blah.
Okay. I wonder how it's ranking up.
In a mad fit, you smash up your equipment on stage. This cost you several thousands for replacements.
Yeah, good thing I didn't burn through all my money.
LSD?
No, we good. We good. No LSD, please.
Gran?
Granny got the supply from Mum. We good.
You are wise. Alright, your tour is over. If we take a look at your releases. Positive reviews, not currently on any charting. The video is bad, and the sales are low.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's not the poll. We don't care about these polls. In general, your reactions on tours have been fairly cold. Very cold.
I guess I need to get some practice in.
Your personal state, just really unhappy.
Yeah, I need to get happier, but it looks like the holiday was a bad idea. Let's see what the doctor recommends to do.
And let's see here. Current drug status, occasional amphetamines and occasional cocaine.
Oh, that's fine. That's recreational.
You are sick in lousy condition. You should have a good rest.
I'm not smoking the coke. Okay, I think, yeah, we'll just take a few weeks off. Just laze around for a while.
Alright, health went up.
Nice.
Happiness
Oh,
went up a little bit.
No, we good. No marijuana. Marijuana.
Heroin?
No, I'm fine. Yuppie magazine. Thank you very much. And we'll another week of just lazing around.
Alright. Most critics put down your video, but critics in America generally are very happy. How about amphetamines?
No, we good. We good. Women's magazine. Thank you. Maybe the Blistered keyboard player is onto something. Women's magazine. No, he's a critic. No, yeah, they're from Women's magazine. That's fine. Okay, one more week of lazing.
Critics in America generally are delighted with your new album, Spring. Marijuana?
No. Never survived in the music industry. Ugh.
Now what?
Right. Let's write songs and practice, since our health and stuff is a lot
Wanna
better.
go to a wild party?
You know what? Yeah, we had all this lazing. Let's
Hopelessly dull.
never mind.
Very judgmental of these parties.
Yeah.
Marijuana?
No, bassist. Thank you. We'll write again. I wonder how the writing works. Like, do I actually have a skill level that gets improved? What's my stats at the moment? Creativity's a bit low. Okay, so maybe not. My character is very pessimistic, yes.
But you are hyper fucking aware and alert as shit.
Jesus. Let's do another I guess a pub tour? No, you know what? Let's do a single. Let's record a single.
All right.
Yep. And we'll do Rambling Manor. Lower
Hi,
money.
this session is going to be brilliant, man. I can feel it in my bones. Amphetamines?
Yes.
Fills your head with exciting ideas.
Yeah, so I get my creativity back.
Your single blah has risen from number 99 to 86 in Europe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, bust up between an engineer and your saxophonist delays the recording. Your record is finished. The record is quite acceptable, you think. Dodgy Sam says it is sexy.
We call it the goat.
Goat.
Yeah.
What a ridiculous name. The keyboard player runs off to Dodgy Sam with the master mix to get the single released as soon as possible.
Let's make a video for it.
Alright. Wanted to show that off. Making a video.
And we'll do Tricky James.
Tricky James is wasting a lot of time.
Oh dear.
Album Spring is a new entry at number 95 in Europe.
Nice. Okay.
US
We'll
Network,
take this.
New features? Yeah. You have a quarrel with Tricky James who then says rotten hell. Single Blah is a new entry at number 98 in the UK. We take a look at things. Various regions. So local area, Grim made it to 90. The UK, Blah made it to 98. Blah made it to top 86 in Europe. Nothing in America, at least for your singles. If we look at albums, Spring's in top 100 in Europe.
Seems Europe likes me. Oh, it's because of all the the Euro things that I've been doing.
All right, what are we doing?
Let's try gigging in Europe, if that's possible. No, okay.
Your
we'll
money
do-
is
yeah,
pretty rough.
low. Okay, we'll just do the local area pubs and clubs. Let's just do 3 weeks.
All right, rehearse for 4 weeks to play for 3 weeks.
Okay.
Album Spring has risen to number 88 in Europe. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not good.
You're given tickets to an all-night rave-up being held by the Leg Warmers. Do you agree to go?
Well, okay, this is going to be the final time I'll try a party. Every party since has been meh, including the orgy. So let's give this a final try. Let's see how this was.
Terribly
Oh.
horrible. Maybe this is
You know
just, like, British sentiment.
Yeah. Okay, let's see how goat is.
Sterile nonsense. Marijuana?
Mom? No. No, Mom. No, thank you.
Fucking pathetic.
Yep, Mom's proud of me.
Critics in
That's
local
how-
area generally are delighted with Goat. Would you like a rave up by your best friend?
You know what? Yeah, let's go to have a rave in your house.
It's a non-event. Alright, it's gonna be a 5-week tour.
That's a great start.
Oh, album Spring has risen. Heroin?
You know what? Yeah, maybe that'll help cheer me up.
Heroin!
Yeah.
Feel very alive for a while. That's it. He's fucking snapped. He's been rejecting heroin for 2 years.
Almost 3.
But finally, it's gotten to him.
Oh, Spring has risen to number 90.
You're run down by a mad Frenchman. Luckily, you're not seriously injured.
No, no thank you. I do not want to go to the wild party after being hit by a Frenchman.
LSD?
We're alright, mate. We're alright. We're okay. An itchy bitchy's bassist. Okay.
Right. Your record company advance is fully paid off. That's good. You paid off the advance, Gryphongod.
So that's all the money gone.
Well,
No,
that means that any extra money now gets to go to you.
Oh! Oh, okay.
Because, you know, they're advancing you money. You know, but you gotta return it.
Yeah, okay, so I'm making profits now.
Yeah.
Sweet. No, Granny, we're alright. We're good with the marijuana.
Feel like this guy needs to release an album like My Entire Family Are Freaks with songs like Mom Called Me a Square, Granny's Cooking, The Secret Ingredient is Meth, Nana Went for the Smackdown.
I think I might bank these ideas. They're good.
Speaking of... No.
You know what,
Oh.
Granny? No. I was gonna say yes, but we're gonna say no.
2 of the groupies in your bed last night say they have AIDS.
Okay, that's not terrible. I expect my health to be a lot worse. Spring's doing really well, huh?
Take a look at your tours. You only had the 1 mediocre. Everything else just been very cold. We take a look at singles information from this year. It's just albums for this year. It's spring, which is doing well in Europe. Singles-wise, you've got that you're looking at.
Yeah, I think I just need to find a way to get my stats up. I think I might need to take a couple of weeks off.
And
just to
money-wise,
laze
a
around
few
while.
thousand quid. Okay, lays around.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. If you were Granny or my mum, different story.
Luxembourg session?
Yes. I will happily accept yes to all of these advertisements.
Current drug habits, occasional amphetamine, fairly regular heroin, and occasional cocaine.
Yep, seems good to me.
All
Seems
right.
legit. And we'll get another lazing around for a bit.
Okay.
Oh,
Very good
oh,
performance.
that's good.
Yes. All right, 2 album titles released with the same fucking name back to back.
Double crap. Let's see if we can have a holiday again. See if we can help my creativity.
To where?
Let's try the Mediterranean again. See if we get horribly bored by it.
Getting ready for your holiday. Do.
Spring's risen.
How long?
Let's just say 2 weeks.
Just sit right back in your healer, tale a tale of a fateful trip. Look at that happiness soaring. Oh no. Sunstroke! You're not used to all that sun. What is this? Where are the overcast clouds?
It's Peely Wally. I should have just went to Happy Britain. Let's think. I'm gonna try and record another single.
All right. New single, album, practice, new single.
Let's do a new single. And we'll do Rambling Manor again.
Welcome to the Rambling Manor Residential Studios. Party?
No party. I'm fine with getting called annoying. I've not went to a single good party.
Dispute? Amphetamines?
No. Again, if it was Granny, it'd be different.
You and your producer fight. The record is finished. Quite good. Funny.
Granny's Smackdown.
Granny's smack down.
Yeah.
Now what?
Nice. Okay. And let's try. So it's going to take a couple of weeks to come out. So I think. You know what? Let's record a single, but to practice. Because I'm just curious how that option works.
All right, you practiced?
Okay. That was fast. Didn't expect that one. Ooh, consult your analyst. Sure. What does that option do?
Your analyst, Dr. Reepoff, takes your money and gives you the following analysis. You are as happy as could be expected. Let me see. You have a few creative ideas left, and you are incredibly hyperactive. You must lose your addiction to heroin. Steel Shadow, thank you
Roast their beef!
for being here, but not really being here. I appreciate it. Yes, you're about as happy as could be expected. You don't have much creativity left, and you are super hyperactive, so alert. And you must lose your addiction to heroin. That's what your analyst says.
I think I should go to the drug rehabilitation then.
Okay, drug rehab it is. You are locked in and all your drugs are confiscated. You are cut off from all external influences, can obtain no drugs. You can't abide this place. And your happiness is going to hell. You're put under sedation after attacking a nurse. Drug rehab, everyone. Completely isolating you from all of your support. As well as, you know, the drugs. In an attempt to, detox you.
Well, now I'm drug-free.
And very unhappy.
And I think I'm going to laze around for a wee while because that helped.
Alright.
Oh, happiness shot back
Granny
up.
Smackdown's finally come out!
Yeah, let's see how Granny Smack goes. And let's go another lazy week. Just get my happiness back.
Vitamins?
No. Again, he's like, I only accept drugs
If
from
only a
family
big
members.
granny, like, congratulations on making it out of rehab.
Here's a celebratory joint. Okay, once more we'll laze.
No.
Nope. Not family. Best friends close, but no. Okay. Let's try gigging again. We'll do a tour of ooh. Actually, how's my fans doing? Can we back out of this or are we locked in?
We should be able to.
So I'm just curious how
With
my
presses
fans
escape.
are.
Nope. Basically just like skip the week.
Ah, okay.
So yes, once I pressed that, great. The time was consumed and basically just you idled for the rest of the week. Okay. Freddy Records have offered a 3-year recording contract with an advance of 12,000 at a good royalty rate. Dodgy Sam says, I didn't get where I am today by accepting offers like this.
Sawed off. No, I'm not taking that.
No.
No.
Okay, as for, like, feedback from fans, like, recently, there just isn't a whole, like, lot. Critics in local area, however, are generally delighted with your new single. The record's okay. Local TV station.
You know
We take a look at releases. Mixed reviews in Europe, positive in America, mixed reviews in local area, mixed reviews in the UK.
Let's do a local area pubs and clubs for 3 weeks.
Okay. Critics in the UK generally are happy with Granny Smackdown. No groupie.
No.
Critics in Europe generally satisfied. Okay. Freddy has come back and said, okay, the 3-year thing didn't work. What about 1 year? But a much smaller advance than you've ever had. But, you know, you have to pay the advance back and a good royalty rate.
And I did with basically that spring album pretty much devastated the advance. 19 grand is nice. But you know what? Screw you. I think I'm worth more than that.
Alright. Freddy's come back now, but it's the same exact offer.
Like, are you sure? Yeah, just sawed off.
Yeah, it's like, no, you must have, like, accidentally checked the wrong box. Okay. Alright. Instead of good,
Well,
very good. Instead of 19,000, 28,000.
okay, that one I'll accept. That one sounds like quite a good negotiation.
I'll pay for my new Jag.
No
Amphetamines?
amphetamines.
Okay. Critics in America generally are very happy with your new single. No cocaine.
No cocaine.
You are wise.
Like, I only take drugs from family.
Alright, a 2-week tour of pubs and clubs. 1 or 2 people interested. No marijuana.
No.
You're as boring as Father Time saxophonist. He shows up, several people dancing. Superb slick performance. A hack from a national paper. Enthusiastic. People dancing. Several people leaping about. People show interest, good applause for some numbers. The tour is over. There was a brief blip of feedback before it, vanished. Info-wise, you're very healthy and very aware.
So I'm trying to think, how do we get our creativity back?
You know how you get creativity.
I get the feeling, what's the sanatorium for then? Yeah, let's do it. Let's unwind in the sanatorium.
How
You know
long?
what? 3 weeks.
You're admitted to Sunnydale Health Farm for a 3-week visit. You'll be forced to do daily exercises, get lots of fresh air, and eat health foods.
So it's a place to restore my health. Okay.
Yes.
I think I could despise it a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you took that small bar of happiness and put it on your health.
Well, laze around for a while. Let's see if we can get it back by just being lazy.
It's time for you to go
fucking
record.
mind. Oh, we got a bit back. All right.
New album.
Ooh. You know what? Let's go all out. Let's do Breakwind Farm 64.
Huggy Fudge says, "Welcome to the isolated Breakwind Farm estate." Manageress. Ooh. Record company Freddie have decided to release a single off your album, the track Essence of Man, without consulting you. Essence of Man has just been released.
Okay. Let's see how decent this is.
Marijuana?
No, we good.
Local TV
Yes.
rock show session? Heroin?
No, we good, Dodgy. We good, thanks.
Heroin?
No, we good.
Mom?
Oh,
Impediments?
of course, yes, happily. Extra, please.
Very happy. Critics in local area are pleased with your new single, Essence of Man. The record's not bad. Dodgy Sam says your record's entertaining. What do you want to call the album?
Oh. Family Affairs.
What a clever name.
Right, let's oh gosh, yeah, definitely lays around for a while to get some of the stats back up.
Week of promotional interviews on local radio stations in the UK for the next week.
Yes.
Record's
Okay,
quite
cool.
good. Heroin?
No heroin. Daring in space.
Quite good. Essence of Man? Beep, 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 beep. Heroin?
No heroin.
Heavy drinking session?
Yes. Oh. The blood has come forth.
The booze made things a little bit fuzzy.
Okay, let's laze around once more.
Alright.
And I think probably try and go on a holiday and see if that works. No heroin. Charlie Manson's drummer.
Yeah. Alright, going on holiday.
Yeah.
To where?
Let's try Froggyland.
Okay.
Okay, hopefully it'll come out and see how long we want to do this. 4 weeks.
There's your new album released.
Apparently, I'm really enjoying Froggyland.
Oh yeah. Hey, there you are, though, out in the sun too long again. Alright, new burst of activity. Your creativity did go up a little bit. Your happiness, though, is what really shined.
Yeah. I think I just need to do more drugs. Okay.
Well, we can take care of that, my friend.
Let's do more drugs.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna think LSD probably helps the creativity, so let's do that.
Alright.
Okay. Continue with the game.
Problem solved. Oh, you want drugs? Well, you know everyone's a supplier.
Jeez, yeah.
You have no problem getting drugs, my friend.
Let's write songs in practice. Ooh, well, look. Happy days. Things are going well. I am seeing all of the colors of the rainbow.
Yes, you know. The colors of the rainbow. Unstable and unloved.
That seems like that's a very good song to have on the album Family Affairs.
Yeah. You must tour to earn some money or you will be bankrupt. You blew it all on the holiday.
Yep, let's go. Let's go and
Going to local area, going to pubs and clubs.
Let's do 5. Woo!
Yep, here we go.
This is I thought this was a marijuana trip. Nope, this is the
So, how are you feeling about your choice to be a rock star, Gryphongod?
I'm happy that I gave my guitar away in the real world.
Are you satisfied with this game selection? You good to keep pursuing this?
I think I'm good to pursue this for a while. I'm just a
Okay.
bit thrown by all the colors.
Critics in Europe generally are chuffed with your new album. You're invited to a wild party.
Let's go for it.
Not a fan.
Okay, at least it's not terrible. Unstable and Unloved has just been released. Woo.
Orgy? By your best
You know
friend.
what? You know what? Let's try it. Uh-oh.
This is fine.
Yeah, this is all right.
It's not a terrible color palette. There you see, everything's good.
That's fine. It was a very fast-acting color palette change.
Dodgy Sam says that he can get you the support to Sophia LeLegs on their 6-week tour of large halls in the local area starting in 2 weeks' time. He advises you not to do it, though, as you will get no money.
No, I'm doing my own one.
Here we go. Heroin?
No, the LSD's good.
Really cool response. 1 or 2 getting into you. 1 or 2 people interested. Fairly nonchalant against. This is on the standard difficulty level, everyone. Offers you choices from 1 to 5. Marijuana?
Oof. No, we good.
Nobody turns up. 1 or 2 people interested. Superb slick performance even though nobody's turning up. Eat your auntie. Homo sexist. Superb slick performance. And album Family Affairs, a new entry at number 97 in the UK.
I'm guessing that tour didn't give us. Probably were in a couple of fistfuls of money.
What do you want to do? Help. You're at a loose end and time is precious if you want to be a megastar before you die. You can play gigs to get yourself better known and hopefully to earn some money. You will always be able to get gigs in local pubs and clubs with a bit of luck. If you are achieving success, and you'll be able to get better gigs further if you have some money. You record a single or even an album, perhaps make a video. Usually time well spent. If you have no money, you can still practice and write songs. If you are tired out or miserable, you should take a holiday or have a rest. You can consult your doctor, Dr. Sickham, if you're worried about your health. You can also spend money to go to the sanatorium. You also spend money doing that. If you're worried about your head, then see Dr. Reepoff, your shrink. But he costs a lot of money. That's why the analyst isn't always there.
Right.
There's a price tag attached to that. That would be where the money went.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Oh, apparently he's still there. I don't want to go to him though.
The doc, yeah, the consult your analyst. He's there. He's waiting.
No. Let's record some practice sessions. Say 2 sessions of practice.
Family Affairs squeaking in, top 100 in America.
That's not bad.
Do another week of practicing. Yep, slowly rising in America some more.
Alright, so let's see. Let's try recording a single to get released. Let's flood the market. Ooh, okay, lol bootstraps. Oh, at least the manager's asked for my autograph.
Marijuana?
You know what? Yeah, let's take some marijuana.
You want to have lots more marijuana.
Well, you know what? If Dodgy's offering, sure.
Feeling quite wonderful. Marijuana?
Sure, yeah. I mean, I want lots.
That's
This
good
could be
storytelling
to
right there.
everyone.
Marijuana? 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 How much marijuana? Big Pink Panda. Told you not to sign with them, Freddy. Freddy, didn't I? Dodgy Sam lied before. Marijuana distorts your perception. We're good.
Okay, we hope.
Alright, you finally paid off that record company advance.
That's not bad. So I've still got 20 weeks where I can make a lot more money. Cool. No amphetamines.
Recording is done. You like it.
Okay, what do we want to call this one? Mama just drugged a man.
Mama just drugged. Hey, that was the character limit. I did not press enter. I reached that point and it said you are good.
There, we go. That's fine. It works.
Mama just drugged it.
Let's make a video for it. And we'll do one hand Fred. At least he's funny.
Yeah, at least he's funny. Obnoxious video though, very cheap and nasty.
Yeah, okay. And let's... Oh, my creativity is tanked.
Completely
Oh, that's
spent.
because of all the...
all the creating you've been doing.
Let's just do a gig for 8 weeks, pubs and clubs. Let's just go all out on it.
Alright, local area, pubs and
Yep.
clubs. 8 weeks. Time to rehearse for a while.
No amphetamines.
Stable and Love, new entry.
Nice.
Stable and Love Rising in the UK.
95 to 81.
Rising to 70.
Wow. You know what? I'm tempted to take some... No, wait, amphetamines just will help my health. No, let's say no. No heroin.
Would you like to support Blueberry Funk? Then you will not be paid much. Could be worth it
No.
for the publicity. Alright, a 9-week tour. Let's begin.
Let's get depressed.
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a fateful trip. Mama just drugged up! It's been released. Good applause for some numbers. LSD?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Whee! Slight regrets. You know, just restart the ice for a bit. Hope it works.
There we go.
Grimith offering a service to his viewers.
Marijuana?
Oh, of course. Whee!
Anyway.
Most of the audience is excited. Neat. Oh, Granny, you know it's my weakness. Of course, anything for you, Granny.
Alright. Interviews?
Yes.
Contract's gonna expire in a couple months. Manager is at work to see if he can find something. Promotional week is pretty dull.
Yeah. Woo! We're on a trip.
People unhappy with your new single, Mama Just Drugged It. So, here's a new contract offer from Freddy.
No, we're gonna say no to that.
Sounds like my recent gig history. Oh no, Maxwell. Well,
Same. It's the
no.
same deal. No.
Score has remained at 24. Okay, 3 years.
No. Probably done the right thing.
Okay, 2 years.
They're really throwing them out. No. No.
Quite enthusiastic. Noisy crowd, but nobody turns up the next day. Very uplifting performance. You get a bit space. Yeah.
Oh, can see everything now. I can see through time.
Alright. But 2 years, a little bit more, and a very good royalty rate.
No.
You've offended Griff. With, you know, all of the unsolicited, like, releasing of singles. Okay, how about 2 years, 40,000 at a very good royalty rate?
No.
How about 2 years,
That's the same
40,000
deal. Fuck
and
off.
good royalty rate? They've decreased it.
Sort of.
Okay, how about 3 years, 47,000 and a good royalty rate?
Nope. Whoop. Off seeing a Cthulhu again.
Throwing a rock at the back of Cthulhu's head. Okay, how about 2 years, 51,000 at a very good royalty rate?
I'm gonna say no again. But I'm getting tempted.
Amphetamines?
Nah, we're good.
One year, 54,000.
Sold!
Only a good royalty rate.
Sold!
Okay.
My lover, of course. Must be on, you know, it's for my health. Whee!
Grimith looks away from the screen.
It's gone.
I can tell when light stops coming from my monitor. Alright, your tour is done. If we take a look at things, you have tens of thousands. Your accountant tells you this.
I have an accountant? Great.
Your current situation, health, creativity, happiness, and alertness.
Not terrible.
Feedback from fans is what it is. Very cool reactions. You'll ever only had the one mediocre tour. Releases-wise, looking at the singles that got ripped off from your albums, along with Mama Just Drugged a Man. Sales of Unstable and Unloved went silver in the UK.
Wow.
And in the local area, top 69.
Nice. Okay.
And then albums-wise, just 2. They were what they were. Speaking about, yeah, that's that info. As for drug usage, we're doing everything.
Yeah. Yeah, seems fine.
Okay. I mean, you have plenty of health still. Why wouldn't that be fine?
Exactly. I need to get my creativity from Summit. Let's laze around for a week.
All Night Rave Up, being held by the Dragon Gods.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's go see the Dragon Gods.
It's fucking tedious.
Never fucking mind.
LSD?
Nah, we already got our own. All these people just supplying drugs to everyone.
As one does.
Laze around for another week.
Alright. Alright. Look at that health rising.
Okay. Gonna try and see if I can have a holiday again, because I've got so much health. We'll see if it depletes down. Fuck it, let's go to Paradise Island. No, yeah, Paradise Island.
Alright. Going to Paradise Island, baby. How long?
4 weeks.
Accountant, your services will no longer be required.
Kathy Romantic.
You're really whooping it up in Paradise Island.
Whoa, okay, happy health bar. Whoop.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go again.
Okay. Eat an apple, it is suffering.
Here we go again.
It is not dodgy, but you are depressed. Okay.
Help. Help.
You are happy. You are now single. Doctor says. Long holiday. It feels like we're going through the black hole. Yeah, we're all good. Came through the other side.
Ah.
Everything's fine.
Ready for a new burst of activity?
You know what? Let's record an album. You know what? Yeah, an album.
Alright. You still got tens of thousands. You're great. Album.
Break Wind Farm. Let's just go all out on this. What?
Yep.
Drugs are taking effect.
As they do. Uh-oh.
Drink things. Oh no. What?
So anyone with photosensitivity issues, this game's probably not for them. Your record company, Freddie, has decided to release a single off your album to track Milk You Dry without consulting.
It's the irony. No amphetamines. We're good.
A pup crawl?
Sure, you know what? I'll happily go on a pup crawl. I'm intrigued what a pup crawl is. Yep, Milk You Dry.
Alright,
Okay.
yeah. Well, you asked for it, the game says.
So, I mean, if you insist.
Well.
Ugh.
Oh, the excitement. Okay. Your mother invites you out for a heavy drinking session.
Oh, that's just a regular Saturday night. Or no, Wednesday night. That's fine. Go for that. Come on, Mum. Let's go and enjoy.
You visit all the local animal shelters and pet dogs all night. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine playing this, like on your fucking DOS machine. The monitor, it's like late at night, the fucking CRT thing on full screen just flashing all this shit at you.
Nah, we good, Grizzly. Man, this recording's taking a while.
Busted for possession of heroin.
Oh no, it's
Your
not
car
mine,
off
it's my
and locked
mum's.
up in a cold police cell. You're charged with dealing with illegal drugs. Dodgy Sam says he'll arrange a good legal defense to get you off the hook.
Wait, I'm in jail. How am I going to array for...
You got off on bail. It's fine.
Nah, we good.
Yeah. Huh?
No, we good.
Huh?
No, we good.
That's Mom's heroin, not mine. All right, a record that Dodgy Sam and you both like.
Granny's Delight.
Say that again.
Granny's Delight.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Granny's... what? Delight. D... Lie.
Oh, brilliant name.
Artwork. It'll take about 2 weeks to get the album out.
Okay. I think we just need to take a chill couple of weeks. Burnt out a lot of my creativity.
Interviews?
Yes.
Encouraging reactions.
Okay, that's going well.
Orgy?
No, we good.
Pathetic.
Okay, once more to Lays.
Houseboat party?
Okay, you know what? Yeah.
You love the party. Holy shit, we found a party you loved?
Yes! Fine, it has to be on a boat. That's what made it.
That's right.
Let's go for a gig. Okay, local area only.
Pubs and clubs only.
Yeah. Let's just do 4 weeks.
We're getting a sense of how much money you currently have on hand solely based on that. No other, like, input or information required.
Oh.
Yep.
No, we good? We good?
Huh?
Nah, Dodgy, we alright.
Touch me! You like you. Motherfucker. Yep.
Middle of the gig. Just whoop.
Yeah. Oh,
Are they now?
well. Sounds like a good idea to me.
I mean, I'm okay with it. Wonder how well it'll do.
Feel grotty after last night's one-night stand.
Nah, I don't think I need to pick me up.
How tedious.
Quite enthusiastic. Neat.
Mixed
never mind.
times. There's several sessions where no one shows up. Bob Dildo's vocalist recommends a wild party.
Nah, we okay.
Disappointed when you cannot find any groupies. There comes Granny's Delight.
Oh, let's see how it does.
Your tour is done. You
Oh,
a few hundred quid.
no. I think I need to go back on the gigs. Yep, straight back out. Let's do 6 this time. No, people are happy that the Americans are dead.
Man enjoyed Paradise Island so much. Amphetamines?
Yeah, you know what? Just to help pick us up. It's a bit depressing. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Alright, we're good.
Oh, that was a good one. That's okay.
Critics in UK generally are delighted with your new album. No one's really turning it into these gigs. Turning up for the shows. Having better things to do. Serious busting with your sound engineer, both carted off to the hospital with multiple fractures. You cannot continue the tour.
Oh,
The rest of the tour has
shit.
been canceled. Your health, by the way,
I'm really happy about it, though. I think I might need to just take a couple of weeks to stare at the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, just gonna stare at the wall for a couple of weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, well, no need to stare at the wall. I've got my own entertainment in my eyes. Who needs a telly? No, let's not take any amphetamines. Okay, well, right back out into the gigging. We need to get our money.
We'll have one more rest. Gig. Local area. Pubs and clubs.
We'll do 5 weeks. Oh no. Here we go.
What do you mean, Summer? You're not like really into these whole like continue like flashing like drug trips? Not it for you? Or the constant sound of the log printing out? Well, that's not gonna pay you any money at all.
No, we desperately need our money.
We'll quiet the printouts for the time being.
Another useless name.
Callum the dog support slot. No money though.
No, I think we'll leave Callum the dog to their own devices. Sod off.
What do you mean it's a constant struggle? He's hanging in there. You know how long it could take you to get started in this business? He's been staying afloat relatively for 5 years. Grandma's got some amphetamines.
You know, if Granny recommends it, I'll take him. Oh.
Well,
well, it's not heroin. It wasn't the amphetamines that got me. My health wasn't that low. Well, plus, like, my creativity's coming up.
You may find this hard to believe, but you're on a lot of drugs. And so that is hampering your state of well-being.
I think I might need to come off some of them. I am operated on successfully. That's good. Right? At least I made money from the gig.
Royalties.
On the royalties,
probably.
yeah. Well, let's have a look at our drugs. Can we convince ourselves to come off of them?
Very regular heroin usage.
Let's cut down on the heroin. That sounds like a smart idea.
Not gonna be able to do that under your own power, Gryphongod.
Okay, fine. Let's go into drug rehabilitation again. Oh, let's see. 5 grand.
Yep.
No.
Notice that,
No. See if we can sort of work it back up again, but I don't think I've made the money, because this is the first year in a last few that I have not cleared my advance.
drug free.
More drugs, please, and lots more drugs. Let's just laze around for a while, just let stats just sort of come back up. No.
Go lay here and sob.
No. Gonna say no to that.
Houseboat party?
No party. No party. It was great last time, but nah.
Damn.
We're getting it worked up there from 5 grand up to 20, but no.
Or what?
No.
It's what being a rock star is like, just laying around, staring at the ceiling, detoxing.
I'm gonna say no to this one. And let's try and get a gig lined up. Oh wow, okay. I made a lot more money from that last gig
Would
than
you
I
like to
thought I did.
finally leave the local
Yeah.
area?
Let's go to the UK.
Pubs and clubs in the UK.
Yep. 5 weeks.
Alright, a tour beyond the local area. Stay away, drugs.
Yep. Keeping away from the drugs. The only time I take drugs is when it's family recommended.
Oh, the expenses paid. No other money for this, but it could be good for your popularity here in the UK.
You know what? Yes. Wait. Yeah. We'll take it because we didn't lose the money because it's a changeover. That's fine. No. No.
No.
No.
No.
At least I still got a saxophonist. No.
Get out of here, Freddie Records. Why does no one else want you? Finally, your old record contract with Freddie expires.
There we go. I now no longer have a contract.
That's right. Small Time Records has come for you, but
No thank you.
get out of here, Small Time.
Well, that's a heck of a multiplier, but no.
Get out of here, Small Time. Get out of here, marijuana.
Again, not too bad. I've not seen any empties.
Chilly audiences. Occasional, like, some people dancing. A few good numbers and 1 or 2 new ideas. 1 or 2 getting into you. Alright. A few thousand quid, thanks to royalties.
Wow, okay.
Drug-free. Stats-wise, we're hanging in there.
Okay, we'll take another couple of weeks just staring, you know, just... Oh. No thank you.
I appreciate the constant siren the game gives me all the time whenever a record contract offer comes in.
Yes, we will do this deal.
No. Get out of here, Luxembourg spokesman. Disappointing lack of admirers in your promotional tour. No, no chat show host. Get out of here. Tell him to get stuffed.
Yeah, get stuffed.
No.
No. Okay, I'm happy that creativity's slowly eking back up. I think we'll go for a gig for... Let's see what options we've got. Ooh, let's try Europe. Let's do our first gig in Europe. And we'll do 5.
Alright, gonna be rehearsing. Cranky has come over to offer you a contract.
Just kind of them, but no thank you. It's a 2-year term, not happy with that.
It's kind of them. How thoughtful of you to think of me. Like to be Mia Furrow. The large halls be paid very little, but that's better than expenses paid and could be worth it for the publicity.
Decline. We'll do our own tour as planned.
No. Yeah, well, it was very regular use of heroin that... Still gonna be no?
Yep.
Get out of here, Hamlet Brothers. Mom.
No. Oh,
Mom,
wait,
please.
it's Mom. It's Mom.
Yeah, it's Mom. Like, it's just a bottle of whiskey, she says.
You know what? She strong-armed me. Okay, Mom. I'm already addicted to the booze.
I appreciate that the game does default to the option that you previously selected, and that there's hotkeys for this as well, which is nice. Small Time Records has come back.
Oh, that's a not bad turnaround. 24 grand and very good royalty. Nope, reject it. I think we can do better.
Few good numbers, 1 or 2 new ideas.
I'm still trying to figure out how this game works. Nah, we got
Turbo Studs, lead guitars. Alright, 3 years, 27,000, very good.
no, not for 3 years. If it was 1, it would be 10.
Griff is not looking for long-term commitments. Just blitz through this time without being interrupted by drug trips, Gryphongod.
It's really quite nice, isn't it? My eyes are happy with me.
Heavy drinking session by from your mate? No.
Nah, no, we good.
We'll quiet the game for a little bit. Good applause for most numbers. Briefly, we had a blip of feedback there. Europe? Oh? Briefly. Several people were leaving about there at the end.
They're like, yay! It's a really tough because I'm trying to think like how you progress in it, and it's just not for happening. Let's try and release our own single.
This is what you have the money to do.
Yep, let's do Daly's Comet.
Alone here with our thoughts. No. Three years, 35,000, and a good royalty rate.
No, we good.
Small time or no good anyway. They're small time. Eat shit! No bassist.
Gosh, and this is getting in the fight, so
Okay, record that Dodgy Sam says is intelligent. How do we feel about this one? What do we want to call this?
horse face.
Horse face or horse face?
Oh, definitely capitalized.
Horse face!
Yep. Yeah. Nope.
Nope.
Yep. That works.
Nope. Gone now.
And you know what? Let's try making a video for it.
Alright. You have a few thousand quid. You could afford Tricky James.
Let's go tricky.
Bloody disgusting.
Just filthy. Yeah, that works for me.
Alright, so now 5.5 years into our time with Rockstar, now how are you feeling about your pick?
I think it was a fun choice, but the garish colors is intense. The trips are definitely a trip on the ice. They've maybe melted my brain a little bit too much.
You good with Rockstar? You want to put this aside?
I think we could put it aside. I
Alright.
think also it might be time for me to say that it's done. It's midnight over here, and I am working early tomorrow morning.
We will save this game. Please ensure the original disc is still in the drive, then press any key. The game has been saved successfully.
Woohoo!
Right. Oh, well.
Oh, it's made in Scotland?
I mean, how could you not tell?
I got a few of the references, but I thought it was more just a sort of a tribute than actually it's made in the borders. Okay. I didn't actually expect it to be a Scottish game. I thought it was a joke.
That was a few hours foray into Rockstar after Gryphogod's Gryph deity's venture into the executive suite. Along the way, he refused opportunities to go into the American legal system and truck driving and heavier geopolitics. But maybe in the future, he will choose
The American legal system is interesting. That's tempting me.
he will choose to be a rock star again, or one of those other things. But for now, he's going. He just called my mom. No drugs were offered. Son of a bitch. It was a pleasure to hang out with you today, Gryphongod. I'm glad you joined me.
This is great fun. I have missed the entertaining of people by just being silly.
Rest well, my friend. Friend?
Oh, friend with extra question marks now.
And with that, that's going to do it for me for the broadcast. Nothing else that I really want to take care of on stream, and I have some other things that I'm going to be doing tonight. One thing could be going to bed. Hope you, if you're still around, enjoyed this foray into strong-arming my friend, not just Executive Suite, but something I have not played before on stream, which is Rockstar. A game that I do know and I have seen before. It's a, you know, there are other, like, simulation games that delve into the whole Rockstar business thing. One game that came out recently that I dabbled with and then just, like, decided that I wasn't going to record or stream, Rising Star 2. I think is still in early access. That's a fine game, but other things too, like quite a number of band simulation games have come out before over the years. This one is it's an experience. Put it like that.